Guess what? Hey, what's up, G? I beat the simulation. It's like, all right. You know they about to send you back. Like, you know they about to send you back, G. Like, you right. You on your deathbed, G. You might as well die right now, yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When niggas walk around with that YOLO dumb shit, when your boy Drizzy tell y'all some YOLO shit, he is an archon in a sense. Just pulling this.
Yeah. God bless the real, first and foremost. Noddow back up in that motherfucker rolling green. Meditating, manifesting, steady sowing seeds. Trying to test my G, I swear that shit be blowing me. Flow cocaine feel my feet. I'm sub-0 degrees. All these people staring like I'm a mirror, but I'm clearly not. Better quit acting weird, ain't got no fit, bitch, we'll clear that. Tell that DJ J-Rock, fuck him, he know what this shit about. Pussy boy, just keep on ducking till we pop up in your time. Tell that hoe the kid ain't mine. Why that hoe so in denial? Crying me a river till she end up face down in the now. We live in no lie, we acquire what we desire now. They don't seem to like us because my face be on flyers now. Gets by association. I ain't trying to procreate nothing right now, little baby. So just give me some of that gorgeous face, I need it. Only for the moment when it's over, I'll be speeding. All my brother soldiers, leave your platoon depleted. Keep loud secrets, amen. Catch me posted up at the ATM. And I'm looking froze, but I ain't a glitch. Kept me posted up where they getting it in for really though. Real workers, real MCs, real servers. Real honey for your ears, got them bees twerking. Read between the lines, this shit deeper than rap. I could really bring it where I was at between the beat and the clap. Yeah, this beat is a slap, you know, no deep in the snout. Yeah, disrespect the squad and he finna snap. Swap like ground crackers, hit him like a linebacker. As I roll this jam master, watch out for the damn crackers. Yeah, who the fuck is this? Blowing up my cell phone, round 206 in the morning. It ain't my homie. Damn, niggas think they slick, huh? Niggas tried to stick up, but they still ain't get none. Noddow back up in that motherfucker rolling green. Meditating, manifesting, steady sowing seeds. Trying to test my G, I swear that shit be blowing me. Flow cocaine feel my feet. I'm sub-0 degrees.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Wise Magi Godcast. We are here with Empire Professor Ras Natty. What is going on, brethren?
In the building, another episode. This is the Sunday dinner. Definitely thank everybody for coming through, man. We ain't about to take too long. We about to get this show on the road right now. You know, we always start off light. This is light basketball. Can't get too deep, I think. Let's see. All right, but right now we're just gonna start off light with the brother. See, with this one we need Ye in the building. I wish Ye had like a sound bite saying it.
Cheesy A. Smith.
Nah, maybe I can see Ye probably singing the Kumbaya. And I just kind of want to hear that.
Kumbaya, oh Lord. Kumbaya, my Lord. Stephen A., you look just like a raccoon.
I can't see Kanye singing it like that.
Kumbaya! Kumbaya!
No, he ain't singing.
You not sampling it?
There we have it. Stephen A., your reaction.
Well, Knicks first, New York always. And so for me, I'm very, very happy that Kyrie Irving is going to be on the basketball court. I'm ecstatic, mind you, because his absence would have cost the Brooklyn Nets a championship. I firmly believe that. And so the fact that he gets to play, I'm very, very happy. The mandate was bogus. Mayor Adams should have lifted this months ago. I don't care what he says. The Bill de Blasio administration is no longer in office. Mayor Adams is. And it should not have taken this long, because the second that fans were allowed to come into the arena unvaccinated, and even the player himself could come and sit in the stands unvaccinated, then Kyrie Irving should have been allowed to play, particularly when visitors could come to the Barclays Center, as Mayor Adams just articulated, and they could perform. It didn't need to take this long. And as far as I'm concerned, it was a dereliction of duty up to this point that it wasn't changed. Having said that, I also don't want to give the NBA a pass. The reality of the situation is the best interest of the game is a clause that could have been used to mandate that folks be vaccinated. It's not a right to play in the NBA. It's a privilege. It's your league. And you have the right to invoke and implement what rules you want to. I know the Players Association was giving you resistance, although they both were supportive of players being vaccinated, although they didn't want it to be an enforceable matter. But maybe that's something that's going to be revisited within next collective bargaining negotiations, because it should not have come to this point. With all of that being said, we all benefit, basketball lovers everywhere, because Kyrie Irving needs to be on the basketball court, even though this had a lot to do because of baseball with the Aaron Judges of the world and the Rizzos of the world and the Yankees, because their brand is much bigger than the Brooklyn Nets. The bottom line is, as basketball fans, basketball lovers, we benefit from witnessing the greatness of Kyrie Irving. He is no hero. He is no heroine. He put himself above the team, which is entirely his right. And it's understandable, because we're talking about injecting something into your body, which we all understand. But at the end of the day, that don't make him no damn hero, because he's not. He was willing to leave the Brooklyn Nets hanging if necessary, willing to jeopardize their championship hopes if necessary, because of his individual isolated choice at the expense of his entire organization. And if that's somebody's definition of a hero, I'll just say it damn sure ain't mine. And that's where I stand with it. And I ain't backing up one bit from that position.
Right, Stephen A. So obviously this rule was ill-written from the start. The execution of it was very odd, very bizarre. And so getting rid of it makes common sense, as well as great for the game of the basketball in the NBA.
We agree.
I'm no longer a New York City resident. If I was, I would be scratching my head a little bit about the mayor 2 days ago saying one thing, and then 2 days later, completely reversing course. It actually was less than that. But, you know, that's what politicians do. So that's fine. This Brooklyn Nets season has been one giant wrecking ball from where they thought they would be to where they are now. And to be honest with you, it's a miracle, no matter where you stand on this issue. It's a miracle that they have gotten to the point where they've still got some sort of shot in this game to get to the finals and to win. Considering what's happened with Kyrie, considering what's happened with the injuries that they've had. I mean, obviously Durant, but also Joe Harris and other guys on their roster. Considering James Harden bailing on them mid-season. It's really a commentary on the resiliency and the length of an NBA season. So if I were the Brooklyn Nets, I would be, after everything that you've gone through and battered and scarred and everything, I would be thanking whatever higher power that you look to, that you still have a shot here, and try to take every possible advantage of it, because it's just proof you never know what's going to happen.
Two people that deserve a whole lot of credit is Sean Marks, head of basketball operations for the Brooklyn Nets, as well as Coach Steve Nash. Just from the standpoint that these are two people that have had to deal with things that should have nothing to do with their job description whatsoever. You know, and for them to sit up there and to do the job that they've done to hold down the fort, along with, of course, the greatness of Kevin Durant, who, when healthy, went in there night in and night out. I will remind everybody, the Brooklyn Nets were tied for the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference when Kevin Durant was healthy and when he went down. Immediately upon going down and missing like 17 or 18 straight games, the Brooklyn Nets endured an 11-game losing streak, and they ended up being an 8th seed. That's how potent and legit and superstar status he is. With all of that being said, again, you're going to have people in Brooklyn, and this is the sickening part, because I'm a New York native, born in the Bronx, raised in Queens, love the boroughs, okay, all of them. What bothers me and grates my last damn nerve is that you're going to have people looking at Kyrie like some hero, like, yo, he stood his ground, and you know, he didn't give in to the man and all of this other stuff. You're going to have people saying that instead of saying, your behind missed 35 games here at the Barclays Center. You understand? You left us hanging. And damn it, now that you're here, you better show up and remind us why you so damn great. That 60 and that 50 and that 43 you put up on the road, we want to see that show-stopping talent right here in Brooklyn, New York, because we deserve it. We've supported you. We've been there for you. Now be there for us and make sure you show the hell up and perform. I hope that's the mentality that they have. I doubt it's going to be that way. We shall see, but in the end, we got what we want. Kyrie's balling, and I think the Brooklyn Nets are going to make a run for the championship because of it.
As I said, Kyrie is not a hero. Not a hero of his, at least. Okay. Okay, interesting. Empress, you got any thoughts yet?
He was projecting. You're not a hero. You didn't stand against the man. You didn't stand on shit. But the money that you make from ESPN, my guy. So yeah, you can project all you want, brother, but all I hear is, I did not do this. I did not do that. I am ashamed of myself.
Right. And he went on to explain that, yeah, and he, you know, it's about getting people on your side. So what he said was, he turned his back on his team. That's how he set the stage up. Like, man, he let all these guys down. He got Kevin Durant playing. Kevin Durant.
To appeal the ethos.
Right. So he brought a couple of guys in and was saying, oh, he let the team down. Cool. What is a hero? A hero is man of superhuman strength or physical courage. Okay. Physical courage.
It looks like a hero to me.
You feel me? This is an uncertain origin, perhaps originally defender, protector. To protect. Meaning man who exhibits great bravery in any course of action. In Homer of the Greeks before Troy, then a comprehensive term used of warriors, generally also of a free man in a heroic age. Man born from a god and a mortal. All right, so what it is I should have, you know what I should have did? I'm gonna change it. Y'all check the thumbnail out tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm not gonna tell y'all, so I need to stay right here. But as far as what he was saying, as far as Kyrie basically letting his team down and, you know, making his own decision to do this, to do whatever the situation is. What's your thoughts on that? Like, as far as him saying technically saying Kyrie is selfish in a sense.
Kyrie was smart. He was brave. He showed courage. He had faith. He exhibited all of the human characteristics that a lot of people idealize but never really achieve. And I want to shout Kyrie out because he's literally opened the door up for people to comprehend that you don't have to waver, bro. You just have to withstand and adapt. That's the key lesson here with the Kyrie Irving situation. Withstand and adapt. Find peace with what you cannot control and continue to move forward ever. Like, the thing that really is taking me aback, though, besides the Kyrie Irving fight, is the fact that we remember all these teachers from New York pleading with them. begging them, please don't do the vaccine mandate. Please, please, please. I think they got an appeal and they were rallying about it. And like mid-rally, they found out like they threw the appeal away type thing, situation. And, you know, a lot of those people either lost their jobs, were forced to take something they did not want to put in their body, which always has negative effects. Even when you kill a cow, if it's aware that you're killing it, it releases these chemicals into the body. I'm just thinking of cortisol levels, how those things spiked up. Just, you know, having this fear of this unexperimented drug or vaccine or whatever you want to call it, and having to put it in your body in order to provide for your family because you can't afford to flee from New York the way other people can. So that's the main thing that kind of makes my heart hurt, is for those people that literally had no resources and had to, you know, either bite the bullet or lose their jobs. Right. And all in the name of quote unquote protecting. I don't even know who they were trying to protect, bro. It just seemed like they were doing way more harm than good. Again, to make it a thing available for people, great. To mandate it, to enforce it as if it is some God-given law and natural and inalienable law is just, it's sadistic, to say the least.
No, that's 100% fact. And the fact that the brother came in from that angle saying Kyrie's not a hero, and like I said,
protection. That's all I heard is I'm not a hero. I didn't stand up to the man. That's all I heard from him. I don't even want you to say the other shit that he said. All I heard was Stephen A. Smith is not a hero. Stephen A. Smith did not stand up to the white man. That's all I heard out of his mouth. When he
I don't even want to make it to the white man, right?
Or to the man, or
to the power
system.
Structure, right? Yeah, because that's what it really is. When it comes down to it, it makes no sense, right? And we have white people in this place fighting, black people in this place fighting, Asian people in this place fighting. Man, I don't even know what the Asian people doing. I feel bad for them over there. Y'all be wanting that dictatorship, but y'all gotta go to, y'all gotta leave, bro. Leave America alone, bro. Let us keep this little freedom shit where we say no to stuff. If y'all want to do that stuff where people are like you way Stephen A. talk, this is your cool. You need to be in China, bro. You need to be in China, bro. The boss need to come to you and tell you what you need to do, and you need to go home, and you'll be okay with it. But not a lot of people not okay with it, right? You just need to give your spot up, let somebody else get your spot, and go to China, bro. You probably be a hero over there. Hey, man, look, we got a guy that doesn't say nothing to the power structure. You'll be an amazing guy over there, bro. You're in the wrong spot. Nobody likes you over here. Nobody likes you, bro. You're only on screen because we don't like you. And they tell you that people fuck with negativity more than positivity. So you got some views over there because people don't like you, bro. Come on, like what? Like what's really wrong with you? Like every time a situation come up, you over exaggerate. The weed. Steven, chill out. Your name is Steven, though. I don't even expect nothing different from you.
Every time I hear that name, I think of cheese. Just think corny cheese. I'm sorry. Hey, all the other Stevens, I'm not talking. Yeah, I'm just talking about this one cheesy ass guy, bro. Like, it's just he's a disgrace, bro. That's all I can say. He's a disgrace, bro, and I wish he could just put on another suit.
You're right. I don't want to make it seem as if it's only Steven because this is something that I see in the community also with other melanated people.
Yeah, but he's an enabler. He's a talking piece that is like, okay, well, this person looks like me and thinks this way, so I should think this way. That's what it does as far as an effect.
And like I said, most people don't even know what he's talking about, right? So, like the brother Kambada said, if you're not as smart as me, then I'm dumb to you.
Did you hear? Like, not here, but as far as the judge, Kentaji Brown, the new Supreme
Kentaji, yeah,
Kentaji. Like when we initially covered her, we were like, "Oh, congrats! You up there or whatever, being a judge at the Supreme Court level, shout you out." But we continue to follow that story and realize, hold on, Wait a minute. She don't know what a woman is. Hold on. So she letting sexual offenders out just on the guise that the internet is vast and you're gonna eventually run into it. Who was this lady's? What's her gender? Okay, she don't have an agenda. She's saying she don't know what woman means. She don't know nothing. She don't know. She ain't on none of that. She ain't on none of the CRTs. She ain't on none of that. But somehow, you as a woman cannot define who you are. You seem like an idle mind, and we know what an idle mind is. So, yeah, bro, it's just we have to continue to follow the story. We can't just get caught up in one headline and be like, oh, that's the end all be all. You have to continue to follow it, make it make sense. Because I still see Black women being bamboozled left and right. They see Black, they fucking promote it, sponsor it, endorse it at all angles. Hey, she killed 100 Black babies. I love her. It's like, what? Are y'all even like y'all just gotta stop supporting at this point because y'all not paying attention. Y'all could literally be supporting someone that's killing you at an alarming rate and not even know it. Because you're so caught up in your propaganda and what they put in your face that looks like you and represents who you are. We can't get caught up in that, bro. They see that we get caught up in that and now they're using it as a tool against you. Kamala Harris and that lady, Miss Judge Brown, both have Caucasian husbands.
Who is Judge Brown?
I can't say her first name. K. Brown. Judge K. Brown.
Oh, Kentaji.
Kentaji. They have Caucasian husbands. Like, their reality is a little different. Their lens is a little different, perspective-wise. So they're going to look at things a lot different from you, who's on the ground with very little resources, very little representation as far as legal services go.
Yeah, I don't want to go there yet because I want to knock this Kyrie out. But you went somewhere. And like I said, I don't want to go there because I'm just.
Yeah, I just want people to stand on what's right, righteousness. That's all I ask for, bro.
And what that mean?
Is it right to force something on somebody that doesn't want it? Is it right for them to force transgender women on women's sports, or should they just have their own individual leagues? If they don't have the numbers, oh well, wait till you have the numbers. That's how everything works. It's scalability. Oh, you miss out? Okay, well, Wyatt gets first place. Like, it's just what happens. Oh, it doesn't get rolled out, and they do get to intrude on our spaces. All right, well, you blow out our records, and you get first place. Whoop-de-doo. Emma gets second, and she has to go on about her life. Nope, no redos. No, you can't do it again. So we just have to understand that with every decision, there is an effect of some sort or consequence.
Stephen A., your reaction.
Well, Knicks first, New York always. And so for me,
Petty Doc. There's two teams in New York. He says Knicks first, New York always. So he picking the Knicks over the Nets.
No, he's a Knicks fan.
But he's saying he's supporting any team from New York.
Over the people from New York. Over the residents of New York. Over Kyrie Irving of New York, right? It just stuck out to me, right? Like almost like a sore thumb where it's like, yeah, all right, it looked a little swollen, like it looked red to me, I could tell. He immediately jumped on and said, Knicks first, New York always.
Big mad.
Knicks first, New York always. Nothing wrong with that. But nowhere in his mind did he say, yo, you know what? New York first, black always.
Ooh.
Right? He could even said some weird shit like that. That shit don't make sense either. Where, because how do you represent a city? How do you represent a island? How do you represent these things and not represent the people? The island is pointless. People started getting, oh man, I love the city. What you fuck you mean you love the city? What do you love about the city? Like, what are you talking about? Why do y'all say that type of, like, why is that y'all lingo? I love the city. This is a fucking city, bro. It's people there and you fuck with the people. If the people wasn't there, would you still fuck with the city? Yeah, man, I just love the scenery. Okay, bro, cool, bro. It's your city, bro. You feel me? Because there's no way to really help somebody with that mindset. So when a brother come on immediately and say, yo, Knicks first, New York, always you say, okay, cool. Then he starts saying things to the effect of, yo, it's the NBA fault. Y'all need to start mandating these rules. Y'all need to be a motherfucking employer and y'all need to step up. Y'all need to make these guys take this shit. Cool. That's what you want to say. This is my problem with everything that we do as melanated people. We don't stand for anything. I've been saying this ever since I really started looking at stuff through a political eye. I was like, So we giving our guns away for sneakers, you saying? But that white boy, you told me he racist. He fighting for the guns. He said you can't have guns? Oh, he's saying you can have guns too. But he's just fighting for his. Oh, that's weird. But we don't want to fight for the guns. Okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Vaccines come out. Boom. We taking them left to right, left to right. We don't know what to do. We hiding. White people like that protesting. Look at them white boys protesting. I'm just telling you, I'm not on that type of time with white versus black versus pink versus orange. I'm looking at it from an angle where it's what you protesting, what you against. Because you heard Steven, Kyrie's not my hero. He's on another team. He's protesting something completely different. He got his own little mindset where he's like, yo, I don't think you should not be able to take something that somebody forced upon you. That's what he's protesting. He's protesting the right to think that you should take something. And then he doesn't even look at it where the NBA is saying, yo, we're not forcing that on nobody, right? Let these cities do their little things, right? Because a lot of even the jobs down here in Florida, they weren't planning on forcing stuff on people either. And then I guess
I'm just imagining. Imagine if they enforced like us to use Roundup. Like Roundup was the only thing available. And now 2022, you find out how cancerous it is. How many people have died like solely on this Roundup situation. What do they do? Like, do they think that's, I don't know. Experimentally speaking, like to have your whole control group dosed with like one variable or whatever the case is, or two different mRNA companies making these things. It's like, is that wise? What if this is a bad batch?
No, I don't even care if it's a bad batch or not. Nevertheless, though, I was explaining that a lot of people didn't want to mandate this on people. So when Stephen A was saying that the NBA should have stepped in and been these employers,
weird.
Right, that's strange because the NBA operates globally. The NBA doesn't operate within a certain border. So for them to make one rule, that makes no sense. So what they say is, yo, the states decide what it really is. Like, we're not forcing our employers to take this. Boom. What I was saying was a lot of these hospitals and these different people that was holding out, they was forced into taking it or forced into mandating it because it was, I want to say it was the feds. Some big money came down from the top. Big money came down from the top and they was like, yo, if you force them to be mandated, we rolling the system out. So DeSantis came out and he said, yo, y'all not forcing nobody to take nothing, right? So I'm just saying it's state by state. So for him to think that an employer should force it upon somebody is where, like, but look what he said. Kyrie is not my hero. Kyrie is just a small representation of freedom. Kyrie is nobody extremely special. Kyrie is you. Kyrie is me. Kyrie is everybody on the planet. Anybody that says, yo, I want to be free.
You should. Nah, I'm not taking that. Hell no, I'm not taking that shit. Kyrie could be in Boma. Kyrie could be anybody. Anybody that say, yo, you know what? Yeah, I trained my whole life for this.
Option.
Yeah, I trained my whole life for this. Cool, but nah, that ain't how I'm going out. Right? So when it came, and you got to think about it, he's losing millions of dollars. It's a big difference where we're working a regular 9 to 5. Yeah, we lose our money. We might need it, but the same way he might need it. Right? Everybody needs to get paid on whatever level it is. He was sitting out for millions of dollars. He's losing millions of dollars. He's getting fined for not playing this game and all these different things that come with it. So it's not like I'm just sitting out and I'm not. You feel me? Like, because I don't want people to look at it like that. Like, man, it seemed like he got away though. He only playing half the season, kind of. No, he's not playing half the season.
This ain't college, boy.
This ain't
working part time. Goofy, did you not hear employer and all this?
Yo, there's nothing fun about this position, right? This position is literally a disposition because I can't really have that cohesiveness with the team. Can't really run our plays like we do. So a lot of those things like that, a lot of that stuff come with it. So so that's where Stephen A was trying to hit everybody where he was like, look, he put his team through this and put his team through that. What do you mean? Players get hurt. A lot of stuff happened through the year. They don't nobody put nobody through nothing unless they purposely do something against the law, meaning that you know that you can't be I can't even use that one because that's a bad one. That's a bad one. Boom. You know you can't be fucking stealing, nigga. You out stealing. You know you shouldn't be at the club. You at the club getting in the fights. Those are things where I'm like, yo, you jeopardizing the team's chances of things. But bro, you just living your own little personal life, bro. I don't look at it like that. Like when Larry Sanders walked away from basketball on some herb shit, I was like, yo, what? Walk away, bro. We played the video from Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams talked about his bro. You cannot. You feel me? So I agree with you. I agree with you saying, Steven. But I'm telling you, if they start mandating those things, I think the NBA should be only scrubs. I think everybody should walk away. I think for sure it should start off with players like a LeBron and a KD. Right? These players need to walk away and say, okay, cool, we standing right here, and then let's see who has more power. So you said
like
this the league.
Every time they stand up though, it gets really weird.
What you mean?
Like when those bigger players, NBA stars or whatever, once they do something, it's like the solution gets really weird. Cause like LeBron initially, we were like, bro, why hasn't LeBron said anything about this political stuff about like these black men getting shot? And then he started saying stuff, and it was like, oh, he's really democratic. Like he doesn't have a balance about like the situations. And then you see in the last strike and blow, and it's like, wait, that girl had a knife, bro. Like, are you paying attention, bro? Or are you just like trying to keep track of how many people got killed via police brutality? Not police brutality, but just police interactions. And I'm just like, even with the bubble situation, when I think they protested towards the end because another person had got killed right after the George Floyd or something of that nature. And it got weird too, where it's like, you know what, let's just all cancel our games. Instead of it being like, oh, that team stood up for something. It's just like, they try to make it seem like everybody in the NBA stood up for something. And it was like, no, not really. It's just this one team right here and probably two players on this one team. So yeah, it definitely takes a star player to kind of get the movement, that awareness on a grand scale. But it's those smaller underlings, those quote unquote scrubs, that really need to step up because they're big in numbers. Their voice is not as big, but it's a lot of them.
No, I agree with that. But LeBron and them boys, remember I told you when Trayvon Martin got killed.
The Skittles and Hoodie campaign.
They did that. I told you Dylan Roof looked at it like, oh man, look at these black boys. Group of black guys?
Yeah, I told you, it just always gets really weird. Like, not weird, but like just commercially corny. It's like, can you guys help with somebody's legal fees or something real life, please?
Right.
Not this whole elementary school. We're gonna bring Valentine's Day cards to the team. Like something real life, bro. Like something like life changing.
Heard a lot of people had pushback when Jigga was saying stuff about, yo, y'all got to slide on Trayvon, and they was like, yo, look at Jig trying to make a young nigga throw his life away about some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they always say, yo, nigga killed your homie and you ain't sly about it.
Not even. He was just saying, all right, y'all want to kill people. Y'all want to kill Triple X. Like, what the heck? Where's the energy for this guy, bro? Like, don't kill Triple X. Kill this guy. If you really want to get that type of exercise going.
But I'm just saying, though, they ain't just killing somebody just for random.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a life taken.
Yeah, but... It's like saying it's a basket made if a nigga scoring my basket. Yes, it is a basket made, but it ain't good. So
I'm just saying, if you trying to play God, bro, get on the right side.
They would be trying to play God if they think that Joe Zimmerman should be wiped off. If they think that they should be assigned to kill him. Because Jay-Z set it up. Because they want to kill somebody. They think that they're assigned to kill somebody that they perceive as doing wrong.
I can see what you're saying as far as it seems almost delusional for you to go randomly kill somebody that has nothing to do with your reality.
Nothing to do with nothing. It's a perception of wrongdoing. Oh, you really can't justify it to the Lord. Right?
Mm-hmm.
To the Lord, you could justify.
Yeah, I'm just thinking in the Oedipus Rex situation where he had no intention of killing his dad. It was just this man that such and such. And just at the end of the story, he still ends up killing his dad and some with his mom, marrying his mom, or whatever the case is. And I feel like that's how those people are delivered deaths. So it's like, thou shalt not kill, period. But if thou shalt kill, let it be on some divine intervention situation, not you taking a gun and shooting somebody and killing them. It shouldn't be that, ever, regardless of how disrespectful the situation is. Unless you are protecting your life.
What you saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like the Triple X situation you're saying was a matter of protecting of life, or...
No, I'm just telling you, we don't know, but I'm just telling you that situation is more viable because, like I explained to y'all in the streets, something happened, something transpired.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just random, not just fucking Juicy Smollett showing up and saying some shit.
That. Yeah, it's never random. It's proximity. It's situations. It's he hit my sister. He
did something wrong to me.
Yeah, it's definitely a proximity crime, but it's still a life taken. And this guy just took a life on the premises that he was doing something wrong and had no proof of that whatsoever. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
You shouldn't murder nobody. But in self-defense, people can be killed.
Mm-hmm.
I need to figure out why there's two different words: kill, murder. Kill, murder. I think there has to be some type of difference between those two words. Oh yeah, because
killed is, it could be intentional or accidental. Murder is some type of thought, passion, idea. It's in you.
Just even double down on it. Unlawful killing of another human being by a person of sound mind with premeditated malice.
Mm-hmm. The intent. Because maybe in the Zimmerman situation, his intent wasn't to kill him, but his intent was to bother him.
Kill, to strike, hit, beat, knock, to deprive of life, put to death.
He killed, bruh. So after he realized he could not defend himself physically, he killed him. But his intent wasn't to murder him. But people will use that term to exasperate that he might as well have had the intent to murder, because why was he messing with him in the first place?
See, and that's what I would say is a little different. But in the fight, because I'm agreeing with you, right? Because even if we saying he was fucking with him, he could have just been fucking with him
to try to bully him and then arrest him.
Mm-hmm.
But when the fight ensued, he ended up killing him. Right, and that's where we have to that's
examine
a weird
intent
one.
because it's like, okay, well, there's a phone call telling you to be cautious and leave him alone. Do not approach. So now it's murder because you were instructed not to approach.
Mm-hmm.
You did the right thing by calling the operator, getting you a third party as a witness or whatever the case is, but then you did not listen to the instructions of the operator. And that's where you are found guilty for murder in my eyes, because it's like, bro, you went looking for it.
See, those are all unlawful killing.
Mm-hmm.
Right, where it makes no sense, it's not justified. Where do you vouch for it? Right, did you strike them? Because if you strike somebody and you kill them, maybe I was in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? We could look at it a different angle. But when you just walk up and you get a bat and you beat somebody fucking head in, bro, you murdered the motherfucker. You murdered him, bro. There's no question about nothing. You murdered him.
No.
Murder's what she wrote.
Wait, run it back. You
Murder
said what happened?
she wrote. If you get a bat and walk up to somebody and you beat their head and you just murdered that person.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm thinking about Equalizer and how Dante had to beat that bro head in, but it was like bro wasn't leaving him alone.
Who had?
The officer that was trying to kill him.
Oh, that's in self-defense. He killed him.
Yeah.
Two people.
I just heard beat in head, senseless.
Two people warring is a kill.
Yeah.
Me and you in war, I got a kill.
You coming on to me with me having a sane mind and just minding my business is murder.
Murder to who? Yeah, that's murder. Right. Murder is a complete different animal. So like when you hear Stephen A saying these things and he's looking at it from these different angles where he want to assign punishment to things. It's like, yo, you're playing God, but we need to start looking at it that same angle where it's like, okay, cool. You want to play God on some shit where you say you New York first and Nick first in New York, all the way cool. Because we black first and black always, goddamn.
Like, bro, like how idiotic is that? The map isn't the territory. New York could be Old York tomorrow. Like
New York could be goddamn Russia.
Facts. Like,
hey, nigga, take anything over, bro. And nothing is nothing. It's the people that you fuck with.
That just sounds so idiotic for people to get caught up in these territorial names that they don't even know where the etymology derives from.
So much so that we cause beef. We have strife in between people because they from different areas. Yo, you from that area? Look at you. You from that area? Which is why Bob Marley said, yo, don't give up your continent for a little island.
Don't do it.
Because, right, he looked at it real simple, like, bro, you look at the little ass piece of land you on, bro. That big giant
Fortnite land.
Come on, bro. We can't be taking shit like this serious. So, with Stephen A., he's getting rewarded, so he keeps doing it.
Mm-hmm.
What'll be the angle, Empress? What'll be? Let's think solution based right now because we laid everything out. And like I was saying with Kyrie, I hear people saying, "Yo, Kyrie dumb." He say this, he did what, bro? If you're not as smart as me, then I'm dumb to you. So we're cool with those responses.
Yeah.
But can we get to the part of law and understand that vaccines? There's no law to make you take a vaccine. There's only mandates. And we can Google a mandate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all the service to let y'all know what mandate means. But none of these things are laws. They have nothing to do with nothing. It's just somebody mandating somebody. We should stand with people that stand for freedom. Same thing they're doing right now with the brother, and we gotta pull him up next, Zelensky. Right? They saying that, yo, it's not even just about Ukraine. Because I was wondering why they didn't defend Haiti, goddamn. It's not just about Ukraine, T. It's about communism, right? It's about fascism. It's about the Western ways versus the Eastern ways, right? And we got to stand up for those Eastern countries that is embracing the Western ways. So that's why we send them the 800 million. That's why we taking in 100,000 refugees. That's why there's no talk about it. I don't even know if I hear Fox talking about it. I need to pop back over there to Fox to make sure Fox still, because you know people be on narratives
That's why you said you can't be Republican, you can't be Democrat. You have to just be an independent thinker.
Human.
I'm telling you, just thinking independently too. You can't just be thinking because somebody else gave you a thought and you're like, damn, let me think that.
I was just thinking about what that nigga said. No, what do you think?
Right,
What you
because
saying?
the brother Jesse said all thoughts are evil, goddamn, because they come from man. Meaning everything you think is your own thoughts. So you have to make sure that it's curated. Right? You can't just be filtering other niggas' thoughts out your fucking goddamn brain, because this is not the Most High's.
I heard Rex say that. I was like, poor him.
What he said?
Just the thought pollution from Twitter. Yeah, I just heard the little voices in his ears.
Right, and the brother always talk about that. He said he in one of his songs he spoke about getting a therapist. So yeah, the brother speak about different things, but you know he got pain. Shout the brother out. The brother, you can tell the brother music from a genuine spot. You tell he got some genuine pain. Like everything he talking about, nigga, is right there. But like as far as Kyrie, man, I don't know how everybody looking at him, but I know how many Empress looking at the situation, bro. We could look at it no other way than this being a hero. And like I said, this wasn't even that important in the sense that a lot of people saying, yo, this not even about Kyrie, just about the Knicks. I mean the Yankees and those baseball situations. Cool. We don't care, right, Empress, because Kyrie still won. He still held out long enough, or whatever the situation was, until he profited. Right? I always tell Empress that as far as investment, you got to be down to be up. Because when you come up, that's where you get the Osiris story. That's where you get all these journeys, and all the movies start like this, where you start in the middle, nigga, you good. We're looking at you to go up, and then bomb. For some reason, nigga, you down. And you down, and we all count you out. We count you out, and we see you working behind the scenes, and you lifting weights, and the weights falling on your legs, and you just like you can't do it, and we like, yo, just give up. And now you come back, and you triumphant. And there's still gonna be doubters. Still gonna be people like, yo, he ain't really come back yet. And it's like, okay, cool. Right? So, Kyrie, brother, just keep your head up, bro.
Kyrie, keep dropping the 60.
Right, just keep your head up, and you are, like I said, studying. Right, study to show yourself approved. When you study to show yourself approved, no man can take you off your path. As long as you can explain exactly what you studied to yourself too. It's not even to nobody else. You ain't even got to be able to articulate it to people really like that. If you can articulate it to yourself, and you can have to understand within yourself, where you say, okay, this is what I studied, and this is why I didn't do it. I'm not doing it because I want to be no person standing on, and I'm like, oh, I didn't take it. That's nuts shit. Don't do that. If you want to take it, just take it, bro. That's not what we're talking about, right? But if you may be saying something, like I said, it was I was supposed to figure out her name, the lady's name, but she runs the 800, the tall African lady.
Shana?
Nah, it's a matter of fact, let me figure out her name. Do y'all a disservice. Matter of fact, I'm not figuring out her name right now because I don't want to slow down the build. Empress, we got the Vanity Fair boy. Right. I need to send you this Twitter, John. No, I don't want to slow the build too much. But I'm going to find her name out while we building.
If Ukraine President Zelensky doesn't speak at Oscars, I will smelt my awards in public. The actor also pre-shames any winner who doesn't speak out. This article is by Jordan Hoffman.
That's about pre-shaming people.
If you don't say something about, babe.
Nah, nobody gets smacked while we podding, bro. The pod talking about people getting smacked. Just stay tuned to the pod, G. There's a reason. I think the pod set things up in a certain way. I don't know if y'all know that, but there's never no mistakes on the pod. If y'all see something, say something. See something, say something like that. There's no mistakes on the pod, bro. everything is set up strategically, right? So even though the brother came in here and told me that somebody got smacked, Empress got all these different information in her Twitter feed right now. So all this information is about to be pulled up on the cast, brother. Yes, sir. But I wanted to start off right here first. I wanted to start off right here first because I thought it only made sense. I put it in your bookmark and I put it in your messages because I wasn't playing with it this time. Yeah, I wasn't playing with it. They won't gonna ruin me.
All right, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Two-time Oscar-winning actor Sean Penn sent a message to the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science in an interview with CNN's Jim Acosta on the Sabbath. While he acknowledged the people who argue there should be some distance between politics and entertainment, he also said there is nothing greater than the Academy Awards that the Academy Awards could do than to give Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky an opportunity to talk to all of us. If the Academy elects not to let the nation's leaders speak, it would be the most obscene moment in Hollywood history, he added. Furthermore, the ceremony goes Zelensky free. Penn, who won the top prize for his performances in Mystic River and Milk, said he would smelt my awards in public, though he praised that he won't be forced to do so. As Ukraine remains under attack by Russia, he also called upon the award winners to take a moment to protest if Zelensky is not given time to make an address. Though it is their moment, and I understand that to celebrate their films, it is so much more importantly their moment to shine and to protest and to boycott the Academy Awards. He also said he hopes everyone walks out if there is no appearance by the Ukrainian president. All the nominees to Penn. Gee, thanks, pal. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, the New York Post on Friday broke the news that Zelensky was in talks with the Academy and ABC about making a video appearance during the event. The Academy declined to comment on the news outlet, and ABC did not respond, according to the Post. It is unknown if, should it happen, whether he would appear live via satellite or send a taped message. Previously, Oscars co-host Annie Schmucker said that she wants Zelensky to appear, but that it isn't her call to make. Penn, once known for lines like, "Hey, bud, let's party," is now making a documentary about the conflict for Vice Studios. He visited Ukraine last November and at the beginning of March said he had to cross the border into Poland walking miles on foot. Penn has visited many crisis spots across the globe as part of his work with the Community Organized Relief Effort, also known as CORE, a group he co-founded under a different name in 2010 following the catastrophic earthquake in Haiti. Okay, your volume's up on your phone. While many online rolled their eyes a bit at the always self-serious Penn, and hats off to Uproxx's Vice Manichi for noting that if he were to smelt his trophies, that also means he dealt his trophies. What does that mean? What the fuck? This dude's speaking a whole nother language right now. Anyways, Penn did remind CNN viewers that Zelensky began his career as an actor. This is a man who understands movies, he noted in his plea. Though television ratings for the Oscars have seen a sharp decline, with last year at an all-time low, 2021's telecast still pulled over 10 million live viewers. Oh, Dios, guys. That is the conclusion of that article. Yep.
But so now I was trying to paste the Twitter John there. I turned my phone off, but if you can go to Twitter and your bookmark and in your messages.
Okay, I'm going to my bookmarks first.
Mm-hmm.
Off of government dividends.
This one?
Off of government dividends. It's everything's yes, man. Everything should be the toppy top.
Okay.
Toppy top, chop, chop.
Loading.
Wow. Will Smith Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, wow. Wow.
どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
どうなんでしょうか。
See your boy slap a boy.
Will Smith just.
どうなんでしょう
See your boy slap a boy.
Wow.
That was legit slap. Bet he caught it
Smacked
again.
the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Hey, OG, make sure you like the video, man.
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jump.
どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
It was legit?
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jump.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? I could, oh, okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テ
Okay.
レビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out.
どうなんでしょうか。
Oh,
You just gotta put your head down.
Nah, I ain't been mad at
See your boy slap a boy. What the heck, man? Is this rehearsed? Is this legit?
Smith. That's Will Smith.
You got emotional.
Nah, I think he's an actor.
Okay.
I think he's an actor, or he got little weak hands and little weak smacks. Will, you say you walk up on somebody and smack him, and a nigga go, whoa, wow, Will smack me, man. I'm smacking a nigga, I water in the man. If I smack a nigga, bro, a face red. If I smack a nigga punching me. It's like, you know, when those smack so hard, somebody gotta react. Like, it could be somebody you love. You could smack your daughter. You smack them so hard that they just react too quick. It's like, hold on, somebody just smacked me? Bro, there's no way this is real.
Oscars, y'all are desperate.
There's no way this is real, bro.
Y'all are desperate for them views.
Nah, nigga
What
ain't
is
cursing
this?
on the Oscar. They had to cut the audio. You feel? Hey, Scoop, what I'm trying to tell you, OG, is imagine a nigga smacking you standing there, and you just like, oh, wow, Will Smith smacked me, y'all. Come on, bro.
Bro, there's a whole bunch of actors. We can't believe none of this.
I gotta send this clip to you too, because.
But did you see Lupita in the back? She was acting even better. She's like,
I don't know, because if you don't know about it, it's shocking you. So she ain't gotta act. Will tripping. Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Wait, what was the joke?
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
What does that mean? Scoop, hop on, bro. What was the joke?
Where's
See a boy, slap a boy. Man.
what you saying?
I think it's fake because any real man would just literally leave. Sorry, bro. I'm tired of being disrespected, bro. I'm not celebrating.
I can't see Chris Rock taking a smack like that, but I'm saying you something in the
Oh, I can see Chris Rock taking a smack like that.
in the back channel.
She bald head. That's a joke. Oh fuck, alopecia. She's cracking on alopecia. He probably serious because I know that alopecia probably fucking her up mentally. She probably getting sad.
Man, I can see Jay-Z calling Will and laughing. Remember the one time Will smacked the one dude that kissed him? Jay-Z thought that shit was so funny. You smacked the fuck out of that nigga though. Me and B thinking about canceling the concert tomorrow.
The fuck, Jay? Jay, you gonna cancel the concert, bro? You tripping, brother. Just on some jokes, bro. Hey, Scoop, did Zelensky get a chance to speak, bro? I don't know if you know, bro. I'm trying to figure out did the brother Zelensky get a chance to speak? Because if Zelensky didn't get a chance to speak, we're supposed to see some smelted awards. You feel me? And I want to see Sean Penn smelted up. Y'all know Sean Penn right now. He over there in Ukraine. I don't even know if y'all know that. Do y'all know that Sean Penn was the reason why Pablo Escobar. No, I'm tripping. El Chapo sat down and did the interview with bruh. Before that, El Chapo was never going to jail. We never even knew about El Chapo. I don't even know if y'all knew that. We never even knew about El Chapo before Sean Penn went and interviewed this man. Sean Penn, the same dude right here. He's in Ukraine right now. Yeah, Sean Penn is a wild guy. And he's a great actor. He's a great actor also. But I can see Will smacking him. Because Will smacked other people, right? Will smacked the one guy. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find Will smacking the other guy. Because I told somebody to pull something up right now.
Wait, what?
I don't know what they look for.
I only see one John on here. The bookmarks or messages.
Yeah, I just told you I'm putting something in a notebook in the back, John.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. But yeah, I got a full article for the joke and I guess the whole alopecia diagnosis.
Oh, we got all that though. The show's already set up though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the show's already running. Like this ain't no random shit. This is probably the show, my lady. Yeah, the show is already set up.
I wasn't aware.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't about being aware, right? It's about following directions and keeping your head down and following to the motherfucking top.
So NBC News.
Everything is supposed to be so nice. It's a YouTube clip. It's not in there.
There's a YouTube link, but it's only one. You just type one. Are you in here?
Yeah, I don't know because every time I go in here, it's got one article. So maybe you gotta click when you get out there. You gotta get out of it.
Well, okay, this is a different one because the other one was 6 minutes. This is 1 minute.
No, I'm just saying maybe. Oh, so yeah, maybe you gotta get out of it though.
All right, you ready?
But school, bro, I don't know, bro. Did Zelensky get a chance to speak?
This it?
Yeah, I just want to show Chris. Like I said, I just want my stories to run fluid.
You're saying I'm a nigger.
Yes, you are the niggerest fucking white man I have ever.
Oh, amazing. I don't think he could do that.
Oh,
I don't think he has those
there's
qualities.
only two. You don't even understand.
Really?
You don't really know him. Like I've worked with him.
No, like your bit about.
I wouldn't use it anywhere.
No, exactly. These two.
We say nigger on stage.
On stage.
You guys don't. That's
that's the
difference
between.
That's right. That's right.
We
say
can pair
nigger on
up in
stage.
different ways, but that's definitely a pairing. Who
we
says
say
nigger on stage? We don't.
Well, you just did.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
You and me say nigger in private.
No.
These two guys don't. I don't believe he says it in private.
I'm giving it up just because it's plain.
I don't believe it's. I don't think you've ever said it probably in your life.
No, never.
No. Yeah, that's it. That's the huge difference between you and me, I think.
Well, you found the humor of it.
Yeah.
I haven't found it.
Right.
Nor do I seek it.
Right.
I mean,
so
all right, but hold on. So, like I said, I'm a scene setter. Like I'm a nigga that come in and like just put stuff in the back. It's stage, scene, same difference. It's a scene. I'm setting the scene up, but I can set the stage too. It don't matter what it is. It's still setting up, right? I went immediately to the Oscars, and the way I got into the Oscars is by way of Sean Penn. I walked in with Sean Penn and checked out Zelensky. Me and Sean Penn was there to see if we was gonna get something to get a chance to get Zelensky to speak. We've been talking to him all day. They said they're gonna let us know what the situation is. We show up. we see a black guy walk up and smack another black guy. Bam. I immediately call my people. I say, yo, this black guy, he's been in other questionable situations. So I send my people the situation where he's sitting down with a couple white guys. A couple white guys in his face just niggering him up. Nigger there, nigger that, nigger this. That's all white guys is peppering them with the nigger. Like this, y'all talking about Joe Rogan?
Man, I told you about the gingers.
What do you mean? Oh, it was two gingers peppering them?
No, it was a ginger and a black.
What do you mean?
Those two people are.
Hold on, what you mean? Nobody else said nigger?
Nah.
It was a whole conversation about everybody saying niggers.
He did say it, the broad cross, except for Seinfeld. Okay,
yeah,
he eventually said it.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais. Right, and I can set the scene with Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais is the one that went to the situation and was like, yo, why y'all acting like this? Y'all all fucked with him. Y'all all knew Harvey. Y'all all, man was calling him out. He was calling him out like, come on, bro. And you know, he's a controversial brother. We shouted him out on one of the shows as far as how he's like, yo, fuck all this industry shit, bro. Cancel me then. Right? So he's always been a daring brother. So you can't really cancel Ricky Gervais or really Louis C.K.
Daring UK, bro, right?
Right? Louis C.K. got canceled already for asking young ladies in the crowd, yo, can I masturbate right here? Like, that's respectful. He feel me? He ain't violate him and just pull his thing out and to do anything weird, but he asked him. He said, yo, can I masturbate?
In the comfort of his home?
Nah, live shows. He just did. But he asked them first. So they could choose to leave. They could choose to say no. Right? It's a bunch of things they could choose to do.
What if I want to leave?
They got a lot of people got him canceled. They try to get him canceled. He got canceled. Louis C.K. Remember I showed you Louis C.K. when he came back and he did the first stand-up just recently. But the brother Ali SIDDIQ was sitting down with Joe Rogan. And he said, he was like, let me see if I can find the part. Because I like the scenes to be set.
To Ari, and then it's like, wait, did he talk about it? Let me tell you this. Do you think it's about that? Or do you think it's about Joe Rogan is running a fucking muck? Pay attention to listening time. It's like if we was racing and the race started in Texas, there in Austin, in a way that I feel like media attacked you all at once. Doing this, doing that. But rap concert, they don't fucking edit the words.
Whiteboards at a rap concert.
I'm finna get to it. Like, Fat Joe has said the N-word to people in the vicinity of people, whatever. I said, y'all don't never get mad at Fat Joe. No, because he's Dominican. But I say, but just think. You can't explain that shit to my uncle or my grandmother or my Aunt Willa. My Aunt Willa don't give a fuck about what you think you adjacent to. She 106. She don't give a fuck what you talking about. None of that registers to her that gives you a pass about you being Dominican or you being Cuban or you using the jet. Well, none of that shit registers to her. So it's about who gets mad at what time. You're not finna fuck.
So this is what I'm talking. I'm painting the scene and I'm painting everybody. I'm painting everybody face red. Empress, this guy Chris Rock. That's what I'm saying. Like me, I don't got no problem with the word nigga because I know it means black. But I'm still thinking, how would I sit down around some white guys? And they saying nigga, but maybe I wouldn't feel no way. Maybe like, yo, I chill, bro, all the time. Like, I don't know. Are we making too much of it?
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, somebody getting smacked,
situation.
huh?
It looked like a private situation or a private setting.
This is how they give it up.
Yeah, so it also looked like he was under the influence.
They were drinking.
So yeah, I think that's how you can easily get there. If they're your quote unquote buddy, and you're drinking some hard liquor, you can get there.
Okay, so that's what it was. Maybe Chris Rock was drunk just now at this situation at the Oscars. He just hanging. This Oscars again. We don't know what these stupid shit is. The Oscars. Nevertheless, just hanging. You know where Oscar come from, right?
Horus?
You on it, but it's Ptah.
Ptah.
Yeah, it's Ptah, but it's just look. They all that same vibe. So I know why you said Horus. Yeah, so it ain't. Yeah, but it's Ptah.
Feelings on something and try to make something trigger. I'm saying, is he? Do I look at Joe as Louis C.K. of Ricky Gervais? No, because if I ever ran into them, I slap the shit out of Ricky Gervais and fucking Louis C.K. Because you're not. And I got a problem with Chris, because I said all this shit on. I got a problem with Chris sitting there as his fucking jovial, because Seinfeld wasn't. Seinfeld was looking in the camera like, are y'all fucking losing y'all mind?
But
Because it's best at the normal circumstances. The shit people just won't get out of here.
But even Ali saying Seinfeld was sitting there, I seen Seinfeld kind of asking questions. You seen Seinfeld asking questions, right?
He was trying to see where it was going.
Yeah, he was.
How out of line were y'all gonna get? He's like, oh, they going there. I just gotta stay as neutral as possible, bro, so this don't come bite me in my butt. Seinfeld ain't that funny no more.
Seinfeld ain't say nothing, right? And the brother was just saying, yeah, Seinfeld, George Wallace, I think the brother name is. I don't know why I'm going blank right now, but I'm almost 100% sure the brother name is probably 90. What they do 99.9. Cool, 99.9. So 1%, it may be George Lucas, but nevertheless, that's bruh best friend. They went to college. He didn't go to college with bro, but when Seinfeld was in college, Seinfeld had a black roommate. Him and bro was tight as hell. They used to always hang out. So Seinfeld kind of understand that, yo, you don't just throw that word around black people. Definitely not when we in public like that. When you throwing shit around. 2
N-words.
Maybe if we in private, I'm like, no, this is my guy, just me and him. Right? This is how. But it's rare to have a multitude of white friends, and that's the word y'all use. If you got one white friend, he just around a bunch of y'all. So
yeah, you heard Chris Rock. He was like, it don't make no sense in the environment that I'm in. Like
Chris Rock stopped using it. He said,
yeah, to be using that word, I ain't around a whole bunch of niggas.
Right. So the fact that Chris Rock got smacked, I was just painting the picture that it ain't far fetched to me. I don't think it might be made up, but I'm just thinking, why would Will do that?
So you saying SIDDIQ was sitting at home watching the Oscars, like, yes, let's go. I told you I was gonna do it.
Wait till I see Ricky Gervais and motherfucking Lewis. yo,
yeah, but that's
shout out to Joe though.
Like,
Joe white first, comedian second. I mean, white first, comedian always. So Ali SIDDIQ a comedian, Louis C.K. a comedian, so he's straight with him. I don't know, maybe he'll rock with Dave Chappelle, but Joe didn't get into it. He didn't say nothing to nothing. But he also brought up black people as far as I'm talking about Ali SIDDIQ, so it's not like he just brought up 2 white men and Joe stayed out of it. So he did bring up 2 white men and a black dude, but Joe was just like, it just ran by Joe to where Joe waited.
Like, I'm not taking a bait.
Yeah, he waited for something else and then he jumped in on that one. He was like, oh, this one will make a little more sense to me. Right? It was one with him and Cat Williams. It's like, oh, black on black.
Yeah, it sucks to just hear him like kind of double Dutch conversations now. He's not Joe anymore. It's a Joe Regan experience.
Because you feel me, he may have immediately jumped in and said, well, it didn't seem like Louis C.K. was really saying anything. Or maybe he'll say, because Joe never used it like that. Joe have never used it in a jovial manner. When Joe using it, nigga, Joe asking you why people can't use it. He's like, man, it's a weird word, right? Like African Americans can say nigga. It's like he never wanted to say the N-word because it's like when you see a mentally handicapped person or whatever the situation is, you don't want to say that they're handicapped. You just dab them. You want to go with the flow, and that's what he kind of want to do. He don't want to say. He don't like imagine just being at a. And that's what Ali SIDDIQ was saying. When these white boys go to these concerts, they're not editing themselves. What are you talking about, bro? No human does that. Nobody's in a fucking party, a bunch of white boys at a black party, and that nigga don't want to fold my, don't want to, man. You better not have one of them songs that have my nigga.
I was about to say, you better.
You better not have one of them ones.
Or you can be even sneakier. Ginger.
You might just be in that bit being a mime. Like you just
blanked out.
Because everybody gonna be looking at you, bro. You gotta act normal, bro. Because when we start seeing you start acting weird, it's like, oh, he's one of them white boys that use it
Racist.
in a pejorative manner. Yeah, where he like, yo, look at those niggers. Right? That's the only reason why you scared to use it. Because like a black person that use cracker, they call crackers to their face. Because it's no mean shit to cracker. You just a cracker. Like it don't mean nothing. And it means absolutely nothing evil. Right? So what do y'all white people mean when y'all say nigger that y'all so scared to say it again? Like what it's like, you feel me? Because I'm telling you, like when they call Hispanics wetbacks, they don't say that to them people's face. Because that's pejorative. It's like, bro, what you mean I'm a wetback? Like what that mean? Yeah, bro, you swam over here, your back was wet. Hold on, bro, but you from England, you from Europe, bro. You had to go across the ocean. What are you talking about? Bro? Back wet, nigga. Back. Nigga, you wet body. What are you a mermaid, bro? What are you talking about, dude? How did you get here? You have nothing to do here, bro. They say coming on boats, bro. What are you talking about? You got nothing to do with this island, bro. So that's why they call people wetback. So that's a bad term. And maybe if we call you a gringo, maybe we wouldn't call you that to your face. But cracker, nigga, like what you mean by it? That you hiding it so much. The same thing when this guy come out and say Kyrie's not a hero. Cool, we know.
But that's the thing.
We know what he mean by it.
It's the environment, right?
Go in. What you mean is the environment?
You've seen people react in a PTSD-like manner when they see someone of like
you can't tell
melanemic.
You can't tell Ali SIDDIQ Aunt Wilma about no nigga shit because she 106. She got beat when they used the word nigga on her. Nigga woman, nigga bitch. You remember whatever they call black people, bro. So I understand it to that level. But I still want us to be like, yo, but we were uneducated at that time. Like, what if the word, like, what if somebody was speaking Spanish and was like, yo, they was doing a curse, and then a Spanish nigga came over and was like, no, he's saying that he don't like you, nigga. You need to run away. Like, what if somebody understood what he was saying and was able to translate it to you? And that's all I'm saying. Like, even with the brother Enqi with Dr. Sebi, I see a lot of people using the Dr. Sebi list, and I think we should also use the Dr. Sebi list as a base. Unless you get past the Dr. Sebi list, I shouldn't see you trying random shit. So he was using the list, and you see, you could tell he didn't know what he was talking about, but he was just saying the things. He probably researched them, and so he's like, "Yo, this is a complex starch." Dr. Sebi just stay away from starter, and I was like, "Yeah, you right on it, brother." But and then what he said at the end was, "There's thousands of other things that you can eat. Don't limit yourself to this list. Like there's bigger things." And I'm like, "Why don't you list those bigger things? We know Dr. Sebi list. Post some other things." You know, you don't know nothing, bro, but don't you see? So when a brother Enqi come in and he's able to break it down, we're like, yeah, I know Dr. Sebi said ain't no melanin because he wanted to stick to carbon because we actually look at carbon and reduce it to whatever chemicals and molecules, right? But if a nigga say melanin, you start thinking too futuristic. Dr. Sebi wanted everything to be so simple, bro, that even when people ask them about melanin, even Dr. Sebi being so smart, knowing melanin, he just saying, nah. Carbon. It's carbon, nigga. Yeah, carbon. Because once you look at the periodic table in these different situations and they show you the bill, they say, yo, that's carbon. If you that coal, that's carbon. You get that carbon. Right? And then if you say, nah, that's melanin though. And it's like that may confuse you. So he wanted to simplify everything. But when somebody like Enqi come in and he breaks it down to the science and then he builds on it and he said, no, but he's also talking about this, where he's explaining that this go with this, and then you need to get these tyrosine because tyrosine is where you get the colors and the pigments. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck, the pigments? Yeah, the pigments come from the tyrosine, and then you need the tyrosine because the tyrosine build protein in the what the fuck? Right? Dr. Sebi didn't explain none of that to y'all. He was just like, yo, this is what you need to stay on because the Most High didn't put us here to be scientists. He didn't. Most I put us here. He put plants here. He was like, yo, eat them bitches. You see him? Eat them. This is as simple as the Most High was. And then man came and said, but I want those right there in the summer, though. And like, Most High, nah, those is a fall plant. Nah, Most High, that ain't gonna work for me.
I want to year round.
I want to eat. That's all I eat, really. It's like, no, bro, you can't. That's all. That can't be all you eat, bro. You can't just eat that. Right? So men come and men make mandates. No, Empress in China, they mandated you. There was a time that they was mandating people in China that you had to grow at least, I think it was 1 to 2 marijuana plants in China. because they were so ahead with the hemp and a lot of that different stuff. I'm just telling you, people mandate different things. Matter of fact, and China didn't mandate it. In China, it was a law. It's a law. I think it was a mandate. I think they just fined. I think it was just a fine. I don't think they put you in jail. China been weird, bro. You know, China had the little mandate with the kids, with the one child law. That was a law, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that was China, not Japan?
It was, you know me, I'm xenophobic. I'm xenophobic, whatever that means.
You're xeno-confused.
I'm xeno-confused,
and
nigga.
more so geographically confused more than anything.
I'm Stephen A. Smith when it comes to talking about Kyrie. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to geography, bro. I don't know nothing but where Africa at. And a nigga one day told me Egypt was in Africa, and I was like, bro, you in the Middle East, bro. So I'm tripping already. So don't even ask me stuff. We're going to ask Empress about geography. And I'm going to focus on the science of Africa and Ethiopia.
You were telling me
the land.
Japan's have very little people.
Oh, yeah. Japan got a small amount of people.
Why is that?
No, but I'm telling you, it was China, though, with the law, though, for sure. Okay. No, yeah, that's true. No, I'm bullshitting when I don't know geography. I just don't know, vicinities. Meaning that if you tell me that something is right there, I say, what the fuck is right there? But if you tell me China and you tell me Europe and you tell me different places, I'm like, oh, I know where that's at. You tell me Australia, I kind of know where it's at on the map. I don't know. Maybe if y'all give me a shape of continents, I wouldn't know none of them bitches. Except for Africa and probably the fucking North America. Is North America a continent? Look at me, I'm smart. Only thing I know. I know all the scientific shit about it. I don't know exactly what's going on, but if you ask me the overview of it, I just run you down the overviews. And if you want to go into the subgroups and be like, yo, T, you know, in the subgroups and say you can do this, I'm like, nah. I went in the subgroups. They put me here to have overviews, bro. So now if you need the science of it, I'm going to tell you the science. If you need the motherfucking intricateness of it, you a scientist like I'm a scientist. Do your own intricate research. I did the grand research, right? I figured out why the word nigga offended people because it meant black and then it also meant king. That's why it offended them, especially once you took it back. They said, no, you shouldn't be saying it. They pillaged you for saying it. You didn't just randomly make that word up and start calling yourself that. It wasn't in the 20th century or 21st century that black people said, yeah, I'm going against the rules and I'm going to call myself a nigga.
So no. Wait, with the whole Niger situation, who did that come from? Because Niger came after the word Africa, right? Or before?
They'll tell you stuff about Africa, right? Where they say it come from Leo Skipper's Africanus, but I don't believe that because there's not a lot of places in Africa where some random general was able to name the whole shit. So I don't believe that, but before Africa, it was a Kuba land. So yeah, Niger, these all things came separate, right? Because we got to think about it. It was Kush and all these different names. I don't know if they use Niger, right? Matter of fact, we could even be super scientific and go right here, Niger.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, are they going to use it as a tool now? Because they always look at it conceptually like, wait, so they have this word that literally invokes this PTSD-like situation if non-carbonated people say it, but if carbonated people say it, they're okay, they're not triggered. So let's just put all of our messages in the carbonated people and it won't trigger them. No, but these are our carbonated people.
Yeah, because even the king, right? Even the king, they call him Nagus Nagas, right? King of Kings, Nagus Nagas, because like I said, niggas Nagus. Niggas, you feel me? Because niggas king, Nagas king of kings.
Niger, named after the river Niger. Influence of Latin, Niger black, of a local Tuareg name. Igiro Nigeriano from Egerio, which means big river or sea. Oh, that's why the Niagara is the name that it is. Water gods.
Now imagine that these came
river of rivers.
For sure, these came later, right? Because these are 1520s and shit when they made these names up. Like I said, so these names literally came because of what they seen and because of the Latin influences. So if we go to the Latin influence, we'll maybe matter of fact go down. I think they may have something
About what?
About a little bit more about the Latin situation. Like where else do they go with it? Because I know the last shit is about the big river and the river situation. What else come after that? Like when you scroll
Nigeria.
down. And what that say? Yeah, it's
which runs through it, plus country name ending IA. So they're giving you the etymology of IA.
Okay, so big river run through it technically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which runs through it.
Okay. Yeah, so like all these words, there's no definition of this word that means nigger or means less. I don't know how the fuck they took it from us, bro. You gotta like give it back to them. Like, hey, you want it? Nah, you can't have it. It's mine. You gave it up. You remember you called me in? Because I think they called us it on accident because then they wasn't smart. Like these was literally the worst of the worst people from these countries, from the European countries. But these were slaves running away from punishment, bro. So like these people wasn't like no amazing guys. Like, and I'm not knocking them. I'm not knocking them. They tough. But they wasn't like no people like us, man. They said that we had to go civilize a bunch of Europeans. So like, I don't want nobody to knock nobody, but when you hear a brother like Stephen A. Smith and you see what a brother like Chris Rock allows white people to do, like I said, and the reason why me and Empress went into this dialogue is because I was trying to figure out is it wrong? And I was like, well, shit, in my mind it is because Chris Rock saying he don't use it no more. So Chris Rock don't even understand it. See, now, if Chris Rock understood it and he was rocking with it in a sense, then I would be like, well, shit, at least you gotta kind of look at it like the word don't really mean nothing but black. And if you want to get super deep and super metaphysical, it mean king. So I don't even know where why would we even run from that word. But when you see a nigga say, I don't say it because I'm not around those guys. Like, hold on, what guys you around? What you mean by that? I don't get the science. You mean you're not around the kings? Yeah, I'm around a bunch of kings, but right. And Chris Rock has jokes about niggers versus black people or whatever the situation is, and that's one of the times that Joe Rogan also said it. He was talking about the Chris Rock joke. Chris Rock explained the difference between these two different people. So Chris Rock is an influence of a lot of these bad stuff. So Will walking up to him and doing that, I don't know. Maybe Chris Rock is just a genuinely nice guy, and then I'm like, Will is a bitch for doing that. Then, right? I'm trying to figure out where can I find the silver lining where it makes sense to me that Will's supposed to do this to Chris, right? Chris is a black brother. Why we can't speak in the back? You tell me no white man tried you, but Will smack people all the time in public. He smacked the one white guy. I tell you that tried to grab him up. So now, what you saying? He's supposed to smack August? Who else he supposed to smack?
Ooh, you going there?
No, I'm trying to tell you who else he's supposed to smack because right now I feel like I was disrespecting Will. I was about to say, Will, you know you can't be smacking no black brother like that. You ain't never smacked no white man, but he did smack a white brother. Right? Will don't play that shit. Will don't play that shit, bro. Will from Philly, bro.
He had to change the whole Bel Air narrative.
But the Bel Air narrative that he was a Philly nigga and he squabbled. He squabbled with a nigga. Knocked him
right
out.
now. You saying?
Nah, even the old narrative.
For real?
What's his song?
Got in a little trouble and my mom got scared.
So you moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
Okay.
That's how he got there. You feel me? Because he was shooting some hoops. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little fight. It's only one little fight. Right?
And my mom got scared.
So when we set the scene up, Will always been this guy. So I'm not taking nothing away from him, but I'm like, yo, it's been a lot of situations where it's like, why does Chris deserve this? Like, are you trying to prove a point? Like, what? Like, why? Because you're Will Smith, bro.
Oh, it's cyclical.
So you telling me me making a joke about your wife as a comedian make you want to come smack me. But that young boy fucking your wife, that young boy doing whatever he did and talking about it or whatever, and then people clowning you, you ain't gonna do.
No, because like you said, what sense does it make? Jada made those decisions. I can't help what August decided to do. I can help what my wife, Jada, does, and she made those decisions. Was she justified in making it? I don't know what was going on in the relationship, but maybe they weren't together. Maybe they were taking a break or whatever the case is. But it's like, what sense does it make for me to go beat up August and my wife is the one doing this and I'm still with her? So now it becomes the issue of, all right, this don't even make no sense. I would just be feeding into the narrative of the onlookers of like, you need to go beat that bro up. So it's like, he ain't violated me. Jada violated me. Am I supposed to slap Jada?
He's still feeding into the narrative. The onlooker saying he pussy.
Who?
The onlooker saying Will.
Oh,
pussy.
Yeah, that's why it is what it is as far as you're getting a lot of people laughing more so than, oh my gosh, what's going on? Because this is Will Smith. Will Smith has been the butt of the joke for the past 2 to 3 years.
Everybody want to see Will Smith and Chris Rock right now on the red table talk. Everybody right now want to see Chris Rock and Will Smith on red table talk. I'm concerned for Chris Rock.
Why?
I don't like the fact that a man was smacked by another man and his reaction wasn't immediately crazy. Bro, think about how docile Hollywood is. I'm telling you, bro, a smack that heart, Empress. I'm telling you, it's times that you'll be playing like me and you know about these smacks. Say you a boy and you in the class and a girl come and hit you in them smacks in the middle of your back, sting you. You may immediately turn around and smack her. Yeah, he may even punch her on accident and you like, yo, what the fuck? My bad. And then once you hit her and she crying and everything bad, you say, fuck it, why you did that? And then now you're mad. I'm just trying to figure out how was he so calm? Like nothing changed. It was never a point of time that he was like he reacted. It was nothing. Like nothing at all, bro.
Yeah, I just think it's a matter of not enough people around.
What do you mean? Not enough people around where?
So like, you know how usually it's like in a basketball game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you get a lot of pushing and shoving more so than just, all right, we're about to square up because it's just me and you. And it makes no sense for me to kind of shoulder around you in a circle. So that's what it is. It's like, all right, well, if you're trying to make your claim as being a man right now, are you going to just squabble with him and try to wrap up? Or are you just going to try to one and done him and walk off like, yeah, I handled that, Jada. You see me? You see me smack him? So yeah, I don't know though. To me, this just looks fake. This looks fake. This looks fake. I'm trying to put it into a reality of realness, but it just seems scripted. It's good for ratings. You know, Oscars ratings have plummeted due to a lot of different boycotts and complaints and rules of unfairness and people getting snubbed and yada yada yada.
I think Beyonce was supposed to perform with some.
That's the Grammys. Yeah, she's performing. Wait, no, it's the Oscars. Yeah, because the movie.
It's with it tonight for King Richard.
Yeah, King Richard. They're doing the whole tennis theme. Okay.
Yeah, Chris Rock got. Hey, and you know the fucked up shit. R.I.P. to Tony
Morrison.
Who? I'm wondering how Tony looking at this.
Tony who?
Tony Rock. That's Chris Rock's brother.
Oh.
Right. Tony Rock is more of a street dude, but he might be soft too. But Chris Rock got 2 youths. 2 youths. Like, yeah, 2. I'm just showing you everything he has to live for to where. All right, he from South Carolina, so he probably a Geechee. No, he's South Carolina, so he might not be a Geechee.
Why?
It's really Charleston, South Carolina. But nevertheless, Empress, let me show you. Let me just show. Just explain this stuff to you. Cause I just want to paint this picture to you. Chris Rock. Chris Rock is 5'6". Chris Rock is like 5'6", bro. Chris Rock is 5'10", they say. Okay. Anna should have another article in there too. I'm pretty sure. Chris Rock is like 5'6", right? Will Smith is 6'2". So I'm also taking a part of that.
He's just short, Shane, bro.
I'm just right. I think August is tall. I think August is like a 6.
He's still trying to bring up old beef, bro.
Ooh.
We moved past that.
No, it's no beef. It's no beef. But August from
Why you keep bringing that brother's name up?
He from there. No.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm saying he's a street nigga, and you know he a Virgo.
So he peeping-ish.
He already peeped, bro. He's there, and like if Will was to walk up to him like that, like walking fast, August would have seen him. August Alsina him.
Seen about him.
See, he was born 92, but brother from NO. So he got that Creole spirit in him. Will wouldn't have been able to pull that off on him. I was thinking Empress, and I know the viewers may be watching like, man, this brother is fishing. He's trying to figure out, is everything okay? Yes, I am. I'm concerned. At the highest level, I am concerned because I'm trying to think. This is what I'm trying to think about. Chris Rock is standing on stage. Another black man walks up and smacks a black man. A black man has 2 youths. A black man has a life that he has to live and be a man. How does he stomach that?
Well, you told me that men have this, not perk. What's the opposite of perk? This downfall to them as for their existence, where they receive repercussions for certain things. And there are certain things men can't say that women are possibly availed to, or the internet per se is availed to saying. Whereas in real life, you can't say these things to a man without physically being reprimanded, or there's being some type of physical repercussion or altercation of sorts. So with that being said, yes, August and and all this stuff has happened, and Jada Pinkett and them have seen their ups and Jada and Will have seen their ups and downs as far as their relationship goes. But at the end of the day, it seems like they're gonna grow old together. And just imagine getting to the point where your wife is growing old and she's starting to experience health problems due to old age or whatever the case is, decisions that she made when she was younger, possibly. Like, all of that stuff is forgiven because maybe you weren't doing so much good things neither. Or maybe you were caught up in your situations and you weren't there to lock in and focus on her. It could be a range of things. So now it's like, you know what? Like, yes, society and, you know, the audience is still caught up in the August situation or whatever the case is, but my wife is going through something health-wise, and I'd rather you not say anything about her. And it's like, you know, I've been seeing all these trolls and internet people say stuff about her, and I just really can't do anything about it because these are random strangers. But you, as someone that I know or whatever the case is, and I'm more close to than complete strangers on the internet, like, how dare you?
Nigga, I was listed at 5'12", bro.
5'12".
I've been doing weights and ice my whole life, bro. And I've never seen a nigga list a nigga at 5'12", bro.
5'12", that's hilarious.
12 is a 1 whole foot, bro. I mean, he'd be 6 feet, bro. The fuck are you doing 5'12"? So I'm not trusting them people. I paint that whole story to paint that part right there. I'm not listening to nobody that told me a nigga height is 5'12". So, because I was trying to figure out is August taller, but you know it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, which is what Empress is trying to tell me right now. Like, August got nothing to do with nothing. But August is my guy.
August need to go on and get him a wife, bro.
He's my guy. No. August, you know, August got an autoimmune disease.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, August need to get with Enqi.
Oh, for sure.
right? Because August is a good brother, and he actually suffered a lot too. But you know, the NO is a different place. So he lost his sister. I'm pretty sure he lost his brother. Like August been through a lot. August been through a lot. So I definitely support the brother. So I'm not bringing the brother name up on no beef or nothing. So I was just fucking with the people. But I don't like what Will did. If that is something Will doing. I think if me and you that tough and me and you could do all this shit, let's talk about this off camera. Because think about this. What if Chris go home, his two youths, whatever age they is, they say, Daddy, you got smacked on camera. Chris could say, shut up. Don't worry about that. He can get mad and beat the kids. He may go to jail. Or he could say, you know what? Fuck that. Nobody gonna smack me. And he could show up and do Will. And then y'all say, man, Chris tripping, bro.
But
he tripping,
are you saying
bro.
It's foul because he was talking about his wife and he reacted, or like what's foul about it in that situation?
Nothing foul about it. If you think somebody talking about your wife and you feel like this is how you should handle it, cool.
It's fair.
Fair.
Okay.
In your mind, all right? But I'm just saying.
In your mind?
Yeah. In Will's mind, it's fair because he did it.
But
it
in
makes
your
sense.
mind, it's foul.
No, it's not. It's never gonna be foul. But I'm just telling you, in my mind, if I'm Chris, it's foul. Right. So then I would say, what if Chris comes and kills him? That's also fair to me. That's what I'm saying.
It's premeditated, but
no, it's not premeditated. It's reactionary.
No, it's not, because you had all the time right there to react. You could chase him down.
No. I don't want to kill him. I don't even know what happened yet. Nothing has sat in yet.
You just got smacked.
Nothing has sat in yet. I'm telling you, I've seen people break their arms and finish playing games and finish doing things, and they can get to the end of the game and be like, you know, nigga.
He's saying he's had to keep his professionalism. So.
That nigga fainted. No, it's adrenaline. You don't even know it happened. I literally went over barbed wire fence and did not feel it. But the next fucking week, the exact time,
your whole side head started hurting.
As soon as I got out the fucking situation, I was like, was my whole hand open? How did this happen? This is gonna be a story to tell, boy. This is weird. So that's what I'm saying, right? Nothing has sat in yet.
Right.
So that's why I don't want to say it's premeditated, because once it's sit in, then he's gonna think about it and then he's gonna react because of what he did. So I don't think that's when it's gonna happen, but I think he's gonna sit in and he's gonna be like, fuck, that dude smacked me. And there's gonna be something else that randomly comes up. It may be, maybe it's a red table talk, maybe it's something else. But now I'm on the footing that me and him know right with each other.
He did not seem to be aware of that before that smack.
That's what I'm telling you. So next time that he appears to harm me, I may overreact. And that's not because I premeditated the last shit, because I'm gonna put it with you while me and him is gonna meet. We're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna ask for a public apology, because a man can't smack a man publicly without me doing nothing about it. I just want people to really understand that, bro. There has to be some type of repercussion for Will. Right? Maybe Chris is super passive and he don't want to do anything, but what if Tony says, yo, Will smacked my brother on TV? Nah, we ain't going for that. We just smacking my brother guy.
So they said Mercury enters Aries. Quick, independent thinking. Assertive, direct communication. Guard against bluntness, impatientness, and rash decisions. That was the overall charting of the astrological signs for yesterday, the 27th. Yeah.
And what's he saying?
He ain't avoid the rash decisions. He didn't guard himself. Yeah. He did not guard himself. He was impatient in that situation, and he was very blunt at the conclusion of that exchange.
I'm saying, why wasn't he patient though? When did the situation occur?
Oh, he let the energy take him over. He got taken with the waves.
You saying that? Did he make the did Chris make the joke at the shit and got smacked, or was this a joke that it was already made? And he was like, "Yo, when I see Chris, I'ma smack Chris." I see your article. What's the article you got pulled up? Okay. Let's see. Because this, like, think about Ali, right? If Ali see Chris and smack Chris, or see Louis and smack, well, he didn't say he was gonna smack Chris. So if he sees Chris and smack Chris, that'll be random. But if you see Louis and smack Louis, see Ricky and smack Ricky, it's premeditated. And that's what I'm saying. Like, was this rash or was this something premeditated? Like, yo, you said something about my wife, bro. When I see you, I'm going to smack your face off your body.
I think he made the G.I. Jane John, and then he reacted.
So he made it in real time.
Yeah. Will Smith slaps Chris Rock at Oscars over a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. Smith accepted the Oscar for Best Actor minutes after the incident, apologizing to the Academy, but not Rock. This article is by Daniel Arkin, published March 27, 2022. In a stunning moment during the 94th Academy Awards on Sunday, King Richard star Will Smith hit Chris Rock after the stand-up comedian made a joke about the actor's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Smith, accepting the Best Oscar in King Richard, later apologized to the Film Academy and its fellow nominees as tears streamed down his face, but he did not address Rock and attempted to justify what he did. He's like, I just seen J. Victor talking about the speech and him crying, and I was confused on what he was talking about, but he was talking about this. Alrighty. Art imitates life. I look crazy. I look like the crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things, Smith said as he was recognized for his role as Richard Williams, father of tennis greats Venus and Serena. Art imitates life. Okay. So he's just saying the character took him over. Is their dad still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
They be showing props.
Do you think this aggression also has something to do with him in the bonus situation and people just kind of really trying him left and right at all angles? Because the lady was just kind of like, yeah, his little corny butt gave us a bonus, but it was nothing really. No, he was supposed to give me a bonus and he decided to share it out, and yeah, he ain't like that whole narrative and stuff. Like all these narratives that are out there about Will Smith being this, butt of a joke type of person because of everything that has been in the headlines. Like, do you think that just all kind of accumulated to like this moment of like, you know what, bro? You the last straw, bro. I'm tired of y'all trying me, bro. Everybody keep trying me. I can't really reach nobody. You right here in my face. I might as well go get you. What would Richard Williams do? Like that seemed like his take on it as far as our imitates life situation.
I think it just make for a good scene. I'm coming to accept the reward for a father that goes in and is extreme, and go to any any extreme to make sure his daughters achieve whatever goal they gotta achieve. Even so much so that it seems like his daughters don't rock with him as much as I think they should, based on what the fuck he got them. Nigga, they the greatest goddamn tennis players that we know right now. So I just think it was just one of those moments. It's just I'm still in character, right? They told you with Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger played an amazing Joker. Probably will never be another greater Joker, but what the other brother did, he played a good solo Joker in the one situation. But Heath Ledger ended up dying because they said that he did that situation where he stayed in character 24/7. Right. It's another one of these actors that they talk about. He's always in character. He like that's how he prepares. He walks around for months and he's just in character, and you're like, yo, what you got going on? And he just don't get out of it. He don't even explain it. He just keep going. He just keep going. So I don't know. Maybe he was just in that mode where he hasn't, it's a week away from it. Whatever the situation is, maybe he just haven't even got out the mode yet. So I don't know, bro. But
okay,
if he just smacked Chris and Chris stood up there, bro, I got to think about what Tony Rock thinking. And I wasn't talking about Tony Rock as being a G. It was Charlie Murphy. Right, Charlie Murphy, RIP to Charlie Murphy, but Charlie Murphy a real G. So I'm just thinking, it's usually like that where the big brother make it, or even one of the brothers make it, and the other brother he probably ain't really, he's not amazingly talented. But the thing with Charlie Murphy was fucking amazingly talented. But I'm saying with Tony Rock, maybe Tony Rock's good too. But I'm just saying maybe Tony Rock more of a street guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm looking at it. Maybe he's more of a street guy. So I'm just wondering, how would he react? How is he viewing this if this is real?
The encounter between Smith and Rock left the audience inside the Dolby Theater stunned. Rock, presenting the Oscar for Best Documentary Feature, said that he was excited to watch Pinkett, Jada Smith, and G.I. Jane too. In 2018, Pickett, oh my gosh, this lady right here, Jada Pinkett Smith, revealed she was diagnosed with alopecia, a condition that causes her hair loss. Ridley Scott's action film G.I. Jane 1997 starred Demi Moore as a woman who joins the Navy and shaves her head during her military service. Smith then marched to the stage at the Dolby Theater and hit Rock. The sound then cut out on the U.S. broadcast, but Smith appeared to be shouting the words, "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth." In his acceptance speech, Smith appeared to compare the incident to Richard Williams' fiery spirit. Fire Aries. Anyways, Will Smith accepts the Best Actor in a Leading Role award for King Richard at the Academy Awards in Los Angeles on Sunday. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family, Smith said in his speech, fighting back tears. He said he got the chance to protect his co-stars and King Richard. "I'm being called on in my life to love people and protect people and to be a river to my people." Is that a Niger? Or we? He said, tears streaming down his face. Man, a Nile is running. He said that, and in the entertainment industry, performers are forced to take abuse as people talk crazy about you. "I want to be a vessel for love," Smith said. The extraordinary moment set off a frenzy of conversation on social media, where the moment was intensely dissected. In the wake of the incident, many tweeted that it was odd that the show's producers forged ahead with the show. Absolutely wild that they're just going on with the rest of the show like everything is normal. The show must go on, sis. What are you talking about? This is a business. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in front of millions of people, and we're just going to continue the show like nothing happened and hand out Best Song. And journalists in the room for coverage of the ceremony tweeted that after the incident, Smith was approached by his publicists as well as fellow performers Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry. After the show ended, the Los Angeles Police Department said they were aware of the incident and Rock declined to file a police report. If the involved party desires a police report at a later date, LAPD will be available to complete an investigation report, the department said in a statement. In a tweet sent at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Time, the Film Academy said it does not condone violence of any form. Meanwhile, they kept going on with the show. Tonight, we are delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Awards winners who deserve this moment of recognition from their peers and movie lovers around the world. In this year's Best Actor race, Smith faced off against Javier Bardem, being the Ricardos, Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog, Andrew Garfield, Tick, Tick, Boom, and Washington, The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Macbeth. Whack-ass movies, man.
Smith earned largely positive reviews for his portrayal of Richard Williams, who pushed his gifted daughters to athletic greatness as a coach and a one-man public relations machine. The actor's victory Sunday night presents a career milestone for one of the defining and top-grossing Hollywood stars of the last 30 years. Denzel Washington and Jada Pinkett Smith speak with Will Smith after he hit Chris Rock during the Oscars. So yeah, right here, Denzel, Jada. Smith, who got his start as a hip-hop MC and star of the NBC sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, rocketed to movie stardom in the 1990s with hits such as Bad Boys, Independence Day, and Men in Black. In the years since, Smith has balanced blockbusters with roles in Oscar-courting dramas. He was nominated for Ali in 2002, the year Washington became only the second Black man won Best Actor for Training Day. He was recognized 5 years later for The Pursuit of Happiness. but lost to Forrest Whitaker for the last King of Scotland.
Hey, shout out to them, right? Because I always tell people about this. I say, yo, back and watch The Last King of Scotland. It's kind of peep the iconography.
Huh? Give me the freestyle.
You could tell you're around people that ain't out for your best. You could tell, y'all. There need to be more King Richards out here. Hey, Richard is also William. Dick.
Airline executives say it makes no sense for mask mandates on planes. They want that man. Airline executives say it makes no sense for mask mandates on planes. They want that mandate lifted. Jeff Flock at Philadelphia's International Airport joining us now. They wanted testing requirements lifted as well. Is that correct?
You're absolutely right, sir. In addition to the testing, the mask mandate, you know, the mask mandate applies not only to airplanes, but inside the terminal. Now, if I walk outside the terminal, I got to have it in here. But as soon as I walk outside the door, I think I'm legal now. So, and you can also see now whether I'm frowning at you or smiling at you. This is all the major airlines, though, the CEOs of all the major airlines that have signed on to this letter: Delta, United, American, even FedEx and UPS. And here is what they're saying in this letter, Stuart. They say that they want the government to sunset the federal transportation travel restrictions, including a pre-departure testing and the mask mandate, saying they are, quote, no longer aligned with the realities of the current environment. As to the pre-departure testing, that requirement has outlived its utility, they say, and it stymies the return of international travel. As to the masks, as you have not only said today, but have said all along, it makes no sense that people are still required to wear masks on airplanes, yet they are allowed to congregate at crowded restaurants, schools, and at sporting events without masks, despite the fact that none of these venues have the protective air filtration system that the aircraft have. I will say, Mr. Varney, I've flown every week for the past, all the way through the, through the pandemic, and that air filtration system is pretty darn good.
Yep.
And so far, despite my best efforts, I have failed to get coronavirus. I continue to try.
There you go. As far as I'm concerned, if you want to wear a mask on a plane, wear a mask on a plane. If you don't want to wear it, don't wear it.
Go for it.
Come on. Freedom of choice. Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.
We'll be back to you later. Thanks a lot.
So who won? Who won the Oscars tonight? Was it Zelensky? Was it King Richard? Was it Will Smith? Or was it Mike Lowry? Was it Mike Lowry?
Who's Mike Lowry?
Who's Mike Lowry?
He's like, all right.
You remember when Bad Boys? You remember when my brother called? He was staying at Will's spot because Will is a bachelor. Will is a bachelor in Bad Boys. Right? Will is a bachelor, and my brother Martin is a married man. Right? So he's staying at the brother's spot, Will's spot one day. Chick called, chick asked. He said, Mike Lowry. Right, so Will is Mike Lowry.
Okay.
And if you think about how Will was in Bad Boys, this would be the nigga that'll walk up and smack a nigga on stage. So this wasn't Will tonight. This wasn't Will. Will was a shadow of himself tonight. This wasn't Will. No way was this Will, Empress. This was Mike Lowry. When will Will Smith ever smack somebody? A professional? Well, he smacked somebody before he probably Mike Lowry again.
When Mercury enters Aries.
It says one of the sites has called out Amy Schumer's attempt to get Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky to speak during the 2022. But yeah, this is what I want you to read. So now I want you to start from last week.
Schumer claimed that her request to have the president of Ukraine speak at the ceremony in the wake of Russia's ongoing invasion of the country was rejected by producers. Excuse me. Now, Skies is co-presenting this year's ceremony.
Sykes.
Oh, shoot. Now, Sykes, who is co-presenting this year's ceremony with Schmucker and Regina Hall.
Schmucker. Who's Schmucker?
Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
Schmucker. Yo. And Regina Hall.
You're running amok with the names.
Schmucker. How did I get Schmucker? Okay, I see SH. And then I put MUC Mucker. Schumer. And Regina Hall criticized the idea while walking the red carpet with her wife, Alex Nidblaski. Wait, Regina Hall has a wife?
Regina Hall married with a wife too.
Oh, Sykes has a wife.
Man, everybody's running amok.
Wait, her name not Sykes?
Yeah, but you said Regina Hall had a wife. You confused the whole show.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody just tuned in the left when you said that, so that's all they know now.
Okay, I think he's very busy right now. Sykes told Variety. We so admire him, and I think what they're showing, the resilience and the strength of the Ukraine people, we love them, we support them, and I think we're doing a great job sending them the weapons and everything that they need. Sykes continued, in Hollywood, we can get a little full of ourselves. We think that what we're doing is so important. It's also important. I understand that, what we do reaches a lot of people and we can persuade a lot of people, but it's also respectful just to know your lane. You know what I'm saying? You know your lane. Schumer previously said that she thought it would be a good idea for Zelensky to speak at the ceremony because there are so many eyes on the Oscars.
Man, if we don't give Empress, can you
What
pull
in
up?
the crap is this lady talking about?
Empress, can you pull up Jovenel's wife name? I think she should get Woman of the Year, and I want to bring her name up.
Wait, so Woman of the Year or
Jovenel's? Just type in Jovenel.
But let's go back to this right here.
Okay, what is it?
Because there are so many eyes on the Oscars. What are they saying? People are not aware that they're being invaded right now? Or are they talking about donation money?
You know, we need donations.
Okay, so it's a money grab.
So can you go to, what's the young lady's name?
Martine Marie Iten Joseph.
Okay, boom. She should be the only person getting Woman of the Year. She should be the only person speaking at the Oscars. She should be the only person speaking at the Grammy. Y'all love black women, don't y'all? What happened to black women, bro? Why the fuck is Zelensky speaking? Zelensky just got 800 M's, bro. Zelensky can speak to his fucking self.
Yeah,
he can speak to his money. He better pick up a money phone and call himself on the other one. Put 2 money phones to his goddamn ear and talk. Bro, we got no more talking right now, bro.
It's 2 things here. They gotta be really bored, and they gotta be using their energy the complete wrong way.
It's no way y'all heard that America had anything to do with this Haiti assassination shit. Cause I don't know what the fuck is wrong with y'all. Y'all like, cause what could y'all say? Yo, T, this some shit that's going on in Haiti though. This is just like some people just killed the president. What the fuck? Like, what are you gonna say to me? Like, vouch for it. Like, vouch for it. Well, you could explain to me, yo, T, this ain't nothing too much, bro. Somebody just killed the president, G. Okay. Yeah. Hey, show me all the presidents and niggas just go around and just kill. Show me that scene, nigga, so I can speak for it. Cause I don't know what the hell you talking about. Nobody just go around and just kill presidents, bro. That just doesn't happen. So now I'm trying to figure out when it happens and there's a surviving wife or first lady, where is the U.S. when we need them? Where is 800 M's when we need them? They was quick to send them. And I told you, Empress, you know what they're fighting? They're fighting the West versus the East. So they say, yo, Haiti, y'all in the West, y'all good. That's just some Western shit happening. In the West, there's a lot of corruption. We let fuck shit happen in the West. But in the East, we got to pretend like we're good and we got to bring those guys into our system and we got to fuck them next. Yo, Eastern guys, y'all shouldn't get in this society either. Y'all can get fucked too. Everybody that's in this shit getting fucked. So y'all, matter of fact, come on over here. Come on over here. I think we should start switching places. Yeah, we're not on that regime shit where there's no communist shit, but I think we should allow Eastern countries that want to be West because they don't know what the experience is to be Western countries. I think we should take our talent to South Beach. People are scared. People are scared to develop shit, bro. I'll tell you when Marcus Garvey was in America and telling people about repatriation, niggas were scared. Niggas said, what, repatriate? No, reparate. What are you talking about? We need money, but we need to repair this shit. No. We need to repart. We need to go back. We need to repart away from these niggas, bro. Right? But, you know, it's going to always be different sides to the situation, Empress. But I'm just wondering why some of the people are so concerned with Ukraine. And I'm not saying we shouldn't be, right? But what's wrong with Haiti? Where's our concern for Haiti? Haiti's right there next to us, nigga. The reason why we own Louisiana to this day, the reason why we got the whole Louisiana Purchase situation is because Haiti defeated the strongest army in the world. These French niggas was going around capturing everybody. Napoleon Bonaparte was out his fucking mind. He was capturing everybody. Little small guy.
Complex for him.
Right? And he was writing letters. He said, yo, once we defeat y'all, I'm taking Dessalines, I'm cutting his neck off. But we caught all these soldiers. We didn't do that to them. We defeated them. We sent them back. We know that evil shit, bro. We just want y'all to know that we could defeat y'all at any moment. But now we're in a weird situation where we done lost confidence. And the people that we thought was going to reinstill confidence by sending some money, because even when we ask for some money to go to war with some niggas like, nah, you can't send my money. But they sending 800 M's, bro, across the water for some niggas to get. And right now, Empress Zelensky's asking for more stuff.
You didn't say that was an understatement.
Zelensky
They're
needs
sending
planes
across the water, like skipped Haiti by 1,000,000 trillion miles. Like Haiti, right there. They went all the way past UK, past Italy, to the Ukraine nation to give 800 million.
Babe, but right now Zelensky need planes and stuff. The Zelensky's asking for planes. Zelensky called for planes and tanks from NATO allies. Zelensky need more stuff.
Afghanistan is closer.
All I'm trying to think is, why the fuck are we not giving Haiti shit? Like, what's the confusion right now? They're like, yo, the president is dead though, bro. What can we do? It's like, what?
Are they?
Go ahead.
Like, are they under French rule?
Who? Haiti?
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine if they've been the first independent bros.
Okay, so they just owe them money.
Yeah, I would just only imagine that they should be, but
somehow you're saying they're continuously bringing in these French-speaking politicians to do their biddings.
The United States, France is a part of NATO.
Mm.
I'm telling you, that whole NATO shit, once you start figuring out that there's a group of members that signed a treaty together and they all in fucking cahoots, then you figure out why Haiti had to pay France back. You figure out why niggas got to pay niggas and other niggas say, yo, fuck you, because I got my own fucking game. Right? We're not part of NATO because we're so small, but we're in NATO. Like, we're technically fucking America. So they treat us like a little bitch. They look at us, they say, yo, we could protect y'all. Y'all need us. Y'all can't do nothing without us anyways.
Yeah, they treat us like a bed bug.
Y'all can't do nothing without us, bro. So we're going to pretend like we're strong. We're going to keep things away from y'all, and we're going to tell y'all these weird things. But then once something happened over there with Zelensky and the boys, we sending them money. We sending them planes. No, but in Haiti, they don't know how to fly the planes, though. They don't know how to fly the planes. Like,
no, and Haiti, we're not even asking for planes. We asking for the money that was supposed to be used to build those houses. Can we get that? Can we start there?
so you telling me those Iranians that I heard that motherfuckers was so lazy they was standing up with the weapons. I heard guys was dropping the weapons on their feet. Bro, you heard the stories I heard about them goddamn Taliban I had to train. I heard stories, bro. They said the Taliban got it. But when y'all was trading these niggas that ran, the group of guys that ran, they said none of those guys got it. The president, or whatever they call them people over there, he ran. Zelensky standing tall. You know why? Zelensky knew he was gonna get money from y'all. That OG over there, he knew he was gonna get money, but he knew that he didn't have NATO backing. So money don't really mean nothing without NATO backing them. But even with NATO backing, think about what they're saying Russia doing right now to people.
Oh yeah, Russia and their own bad money business. Waking up every day. Beautiful morning.
It's another day. Another day. So I gotta figure out what's this whole thing about, why we want Zelensky to speak so much. What is so important about Zelensky? And I'm not knocking Zelensky. I'm just saying what's so important about Zelensky that's not important about the First Lady of Haiti. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even saying one or the other. I'm not even trying to be no weird guy where I'm like, yo, it's a bad thing going on over there in Ukraine. I stand with the Ukrainians.
We gotta remember these are Europeans.
But if I was standing, I'll be standing on stilts for the Haitians. Right? Like say I'm standing for the Ukrainians. Like I'm like Midget Mac when I'm standing for the Ukrainians. But I'm standing up. I got my hand raised. I'm standing for the Ukrainians. But when I'm standing for Haiti, I'm standing on stilts. I'm like shaking my hand. I'm like the inflatable waving tube man when I'm standing. And I'm just saying, why y'all standing for Ukraine like the inflatable waving tube man? Like, why y'all not just like Midget Mac, where y'all put it in a song or some dumb shit y'all want to do? Same shit y'all do with all y'all other shit. Y'all just put in y'all dumb ass songs and get the fuck out of here. Why y'all want to force it up on people? I go on crypto.com. They say, yo, donate to Ukraine. I have yet to hear somebody say, yo, donate to the first lady of Haiti. Her husband got killed. She technically got tortured. She was in a room with her husband getting killed. We don't know what happened in that room. She said they was looking for some list. Nobody asked about the fucking list yet. I'm just saying, maybe we should look into it. It may not be important to nobody. I don't want to force it on nobody. I don't want to mandate it. I don't want to mandate us researching this shit. But I'm a little bit concerned. Same shit I see. You remember when the shit happened in Paris? I was like, yo, I remember some shit just happened in Haiti not too long ago. Where the fuck was y'all flags at? Y'all love putting flags over y'all Facebook faces. Where the fuck is y'all Haitian flags, bro? I'm just saying. I don't want to mandate nothing. I don't want to be nobody forcing nothing upon nobody that they don't want to do. But I just really want to wonder. Sometimes I want to wonder. Why are we supporting Ukraine, bro? Ukraine seems like a big country to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but they just seem like they bigger than Haiti, goddamn. Let's just help out the small guys for a change. I heard the brother bring up some shit, Empress. He was like, yo, capitalism got so bad. They said the number one shit that's sold in America is blood. Human blood. Yes. People like athletes and those people are injecting bloods into their body to get more energy. Different blood transplant, different blood here, blood bank here, blood this, blood this, blood this, blood that, blood this. Babe. The number one shit that's being sold in America right now is blood.
Real vampire shit.
Capitalism, I don't want to say it's bad, but when does it get to a point where it's like, hold on, so you're saying people selling themselves?
Not even. All them youths in them schools, just give them a piece of pizza, give them a movie ticket.
Oh man.
You can get a nice pint from them. Every probably 7 times throughout the year, school year.
Man, you can get
eating.
Back in the days, nigga. I know you could have got a pint from me, a couple pints.
Man, they could not get it from me. Boy.
Man, you can fuck around and get a free pint from me because I'm so not scared of needles, and I think you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? I'm so backwards in society because I come from a third world country. I say, yo, they're doing something in America. I'm not thinking. It's never been a time, bro. I'll be completely honest to y'all. That I've looked at American society and be like, man, they trying to get me. Man.
You get around the white people, you start wondering why they have things like religious exemption and different stuff. It's like, wait, what's wrong with it? What do you mean exempt? What you believe in? And before you know it, the smart people aren't participating in none of the stuff. And it's like, hold on. I don't want to participate neither. I don't know why, but I know the smart people not participating, so why do I participate in it?
Hey, I initially can't hear believing in island exemption. Yeah, you island, you exempt from nothing. Yo, you exempt from nothing. Yo, somebody giving you some pizza that they picked up on, eat it. You want them to send you back, nigga? You want them to think that you some special nigga? Man, you better. It's never been a time that I was in American society, bro, that I've thought twice. Like even when niggas say the school lunch horrible, like, man, bro, it's never been a time in American society that I've thought twice about what the fuck America was doing, bro. When I got to college, bro, and I finally started researching, it was so evident. And it was a good thing that a lot of my upbringing was the original shit. So I already had I had stock in it. Kind of had some equity in it already. So I was able to go back and kind of recoup on some stuff. So I was like, oh snap, my grandma had that picture. Oh, fuck. But before, Empress, I was going to church. I was eating the crackers. I was eating the little blood of Jesus, the little nasty. Hey, I'm not, bro. If you give me, I wouldn't want to resist. That's me. What are you talking about, bro? You about to send me back as a wizard? What? I'm not playing with you. Officer of the goddamn law, I'm not playing. You're not sending me back to my country because I don't want to listen. So we don't know. Well, we don't know until we find out. So when Stephen A. Smith is speaking like he's speaking, I just hope that me and Empras offer the other side of the stick where we say, yo, you got to think about people that maybe don't know what this thing is going to do. How fair is it that they lose their job? You're saying that it's for this protective reason, but science proved other. Science proved that what you said isn't true, which is why people didn't have to make it a law. It wasn't nothing scientifically proven. When the brother Joe Rogan was doing his method, there was nothing scientific about it. I mean, it was nothing mandated about it, but it was scientific. There was science backing it. So you have to be very careful, Steven, when you jump on and you say that it's the NBA that need to do this and you're against us. The NBA is what, 70% melanated, 80% on a good day, good year. Who are you to say that you should mandate something? The brother Andrew Wiggins, he didn't want to take it. He just had a child. He was forced to take it, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what was going on with him, but I haven't really been hearing a lot about him lately. So I'm not exactly sure if he's still playing well or what's going on. But just think about all those people that was put in those tough positions that they had to make a decision because they had nothing else to do. Kyrie Irving is a basketball player, and he's one of those players that's transcendent. He said he already kind of set his name in a stone. Mm-hmm. It's almost worst, you could move the stone somewhere else and hide the stone in the back, but the name is etched in the stone. But a lot of these players, Empress,
I'm feeling Irie.
You feel me?
Like Kyrie.
The concrete's still wet. The concrete's still wet. Mm-hmm. So that means that anybody that come next could change that whole situation, Empress.
That's why you gotta be hesitant about putting them on the t-shirts. Celebrating them too early.
Right? Because they haven't really laid a stake. Look at you, bro.
We gon' go through this, and we gon' have some people fall, but we gon' have Kyrie. We gon' be ballin', yeah, we ball hard, but y'all weak niggas fall. Did I say the N-word? It got you weak at the knees. I'ma keep saying it until the trigger stops, please. Because you're so scary. A word that praises you, triggers you. What it do? You tripping, dude. And if you look at the anagram of ginger, you'll realize that ginger is treated just like you, but you ain't in their space. I remember being in their space, and they ain't rocking with the gingers or the Uyghurs or the Nigers. Did I say king or did I say niggas? Or is it niggas? I don't know. You seem triggered. You might need to go. See a therapist. PTSD. Got you tripping. You need to smoke split and realize that it ain't serious. And you need to stop tripping. Get off the PSD and build this legacy. Stop being a crybaby. I'ma slap you like little baby. And do my will with you. Blacksmith with you. Got the Glock. But that's just for protection, no gang shit. You gotta protect your life. It's be killed or be killed. Not murder in the game. That murder will have you claimed as insane. So you gotta protect your life. but stay away from the skirt.
Whoa.
Cause it ain't worth it. Chris Rock, just seen something that wasn't perfect. And now they gon' wonder, they gon' question the credibility of their father. So now he gotta come check it. No police reports, no investigating. We investing. Black Wall Street bets, yeah, they hating. But it's okay. You can call us bots. We gon' come at your head with a real knot.
Hey.
I think my Freestyle Fridays come on Sundays. Swaggy Sundays.
But just cause you feeling it now.
Yeah, Fridays is swaggy. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. After 6 p.m., I ain't heading out no bars. We just shopping for cars and pickup trucks with nice beds.
Hey.
Pickup trucks with nice beds.
Hey. Steven said that boy ain't my hero. Hey, Steven said he ain't my hero. Steven said he ain't my hero. Hey, Steven said he ain't my hero, but Steven is a zero. I don't listen to nothing that brother say he a zero. I mean, he a meat. I don't want to say nothing he say. He be saying shit but nobody know. Nobody say and nobody grows. We can't be listening to that brother no more. That brother got no flow. That brother try to talk like he white. He try to act like his mama a dyke. Maybe she is, but I wouldn't want to diss her. But guess what? I don't even want to kiss her, cause she ain't shit. And Stephen ain't either. Nah, I was trying to do the Stephen A. I'm bullshitting Stephen A. Hey, it'll be fucked up though, going.
That boy meathead. He got fleshly desires. That boy a meathead. He got fleshly desires.
Whoa.
You can buy him out quicker than a stripper.
Whoa.
Just change the narrative and you will see him flipper real quicker.
Whoa.
Flipper quicker. Look like a manila folder. Flipper quicker. Look like he tripping on that cocaine.
Goddamn.
Doja. Cat. Chick. He like moo-moo bitches. I wanna smack the kid. I met you before. You was cool. But now I'm realizing that you just a little whore for a white zaddy.
Goddamn.
You gonna switch the narrative up as soon as they give it to you. You gonna switch the narrative up as soon as they give it to you. You not a narrator. You a guilty bystander.
Don't let Steven.
I hope you cross the road like the chicken on Black Wall Street bets.
Don't let Steven see you. I'm telling you, bro, Steven is gonna smack somebody. Yo, I'm telling you, Will walked up and smacked that brother Chris. And I don't like it.
How you think Chris Rock hopping on the beat after this one?
Come on.
Oh, you got a sample?
Come on, man. Come on, Empress. You know how we do it. I can't believe what Will thought he did and got away with.
Stop being you. You let people stick a finger in your face
Stop
and tell
being
you
me.
no good.
Nigga mush me. Nigga smack me at the Oscar, you said?
Like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know.
Nigga smack me at the Oscar? That's cool. Beat me? Okay, let me. But they don't let me. They don't let me.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit.
And then get back up. I swear. A nigga hit me. A nigga smacked me. Okay.
A nigga smacked me, but if you seen it, I stood there, nigga. I ain't even feel it. That nigga smacked me, but if you seen it, I stood there, nigga. I ain't even feel it. A nigga tried to smack me, but I ain't feel it. Nigga wanna try me, nigga. I ain't in it. He a bitch. I'm a real nigga. I ain't gonna press and charge a nigga. I'ma deal with him. Hey, but I ain't a bitch. But I ain't a bitch.
I seen that boy running down the N-word with them white boys. So I knew he was a little boy.
Whoa.
That I could smack like a little toy.
Hey.
So I smacked him real hard. See a boy, smack a boy.
Goddamn.
You better stop trying me. But Ali SIDDIQ.
Goddamn.
Come and slap you too.
Goddamn.
You got two little dudes that used to respect you.
Hey.
But you and your joke is the butt of the joke. Don't talk about my wife. I smack you in your head.
Hey.
Yes, she did me dead wrong. I don't really care.
Hey.
Cause that's my wife.
Nigga.
Not your wife. Let's talk about your wife and all your betrayals of her.
Goddamn.
We don't want to cast those stones.
What are you talking about?
But we on a God path home.
What happened? What happened? What you saying, Chris? 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 I ain't got no situations with my wife. Nigga know that I been living a good life. Niggas wanna hate on me cause I ain't strife. Nigga don't wanna war my brother at night. My brother gon' come at your ass. And if my brother kill you, then they gon' laugh. Everybody gon' laugh at your ass. You thought you was cool, now you're gonna fucking pass. Put him in the grave. Will, you're dead, you ain't stayed on the earth no more. Now you're dead, now you gotta blow some smoke. You got smoke blowed up your ass. Denzel talking to you, giving you class. But you ain't gonna play with me. I'm 2 years old. I mean I know my ABCs. You know when you're 2, you're supposed to know your ABCs. Hey, I seen T.I. give Moneybag Yo the Trapper of the Year this year. T.I. giving that award. You heard some dope shit was on. I heard a nigga was supposed to be doing some shit. Saying fuck the Oscar, bitch. I'm talking about on some real different shit. Real different. I heard a couple guys saying they want to go to the Oscars. They was gonna have Kanye doing a concert. I was like, damn, that shit gonna be so dope. But then I thought maybe that shit is a joke. Cause I ain't hear nothing about it yet. Guess what? Kanye probably ain't get that check. But that shit is fucked up. I hope he locked up and did some shit good for the community. We stuck up. Cause we all stood for Kyrie.
Wait, but that's for the Grammys, right?
We all stood for Kyrie. We all stood for Kyrie. I don't know about the awards. They don't know me. I don't know them at all.
Kyrie. Let's go, Kyrie.
I stood.
Let's go, Kyrie. You gotta say Irie.
I said stood.
Let's go, Kyrie. Let's go, Kyrie. Let's go, Kyrie. You gotta say Irie. I got my sound bowls in the back. Yeah. Coach just called me back and told me that mandate ain't being lifted for a couple months. So you gonna have to stick it in that arm. And I'm like, you know what? I thought about it. I don't need that much. Didn't really want it. I'm actually kind of tired. So I'm gonna pass on that jab. So I'm gonna pass on that jab. Y'all trying to come at me real polite. It did not work. So y'all was full of strife and discord about what I did right and wrong. Little do you know that I'm the king on the throne. And you a little boy with a big massive. Just did a silence in order to get sex being mentioned through K through 12. They want to put sex in your little baby's head.
Hey.
Why they tripping? The bill is just a don't say sex in front of the children.
There will be a weeping and a gnashing of the teeth. There will be a weeping and a gnashing of the teeth. There will be a weeping and a gnashing of the teeth. Shit be chillin'. Niggas preaching like the deacon. Preaching like the deacon. It'll be a weeping and a gnashing
Like,
and a moaning. It'll be a weeping.
Yo, Kyrie stood tall, bro. Man of the year goes to Kyrie Irving.
Man of the year. Man of the year. But we about to get up out of here.
Pussy boy out of
Man
here.
of the year.
Pussy boy out of here.
Go to Stephen A.
It's a combined effort.
Stephen A. Smith. Stephen.
Are you saying
A.
Will Smith
Smith.
took himself out of that position?
Stephen A. Smith. Nah, Will put himself right in the fucking position.
All right,
He
so
almost
yeah.
took the lead.
We going with the Smiths.
He almost took the lead. Goddamn,
Stephen A.
yeah, I
Smith?
think he took the lead. One
To
of
Will
the
Smith.
Smiths. Maybe it's a tie. I don't really know about shit. But he might have took the lead.
Steven, you in there for sure, and he a runner-up.
Cause he smacked them on screen instead of smacking them behind, nigga, and beat them up. Like he could have really beat them up.
Oh yeah, he could have.
He could have took them behind scene and been like, "Yo, what you talking? I've been practicing."
And you know what's funny? Because we were just talking about your homeboy that took the vax on the Brooklyn Nets being mean. And I remember there being like a joke thrown at him at an awards for the ESPYs.
The
And he dirty looked the bruh. Long neck, bruh. Peyton Manning.
Long neck.
Peyton Manning made a joke, bro, and he did not find it funny.
Long neck.
Yeah, our hosts better rearrange our jokes because the cancel culture coming with fists. Real emotional fists. And open hands.
On it, Peyton Manning. I think Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, they got a show.
And maybe it was Eli Manning.
God damn, nah, ain't Peyton.
Okay.
I could almost agree that is 100% Peyton. That boy be waiting to say some racist shit. He real country. Niggas don't be trying to see it because he a honky. He'll talk shit to him and he'll smack him. It was a white boy bullying Incognito. It was a white boy bullying a black bro. Bullying black bros. Bullying them.
Why?
Because he was white and he was racist. Farting in their face, smacking them in their face, putting their booty cheeks all in their face.
What are you talking about?
Incognito. Brother's name was Incognito. That was his name. His name, nah, it probably was, it wasn't Incognito.
Oh, so what they saying? You no longer an incognito. If you thought you was incognito, we putting a message out there for you. Incognito getting beat the fuck up by cyber attacks.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to understand this meme. What do you mean? His name is Incognito and he's getting beat up?
No, he didn't get beat up. His name is Richie. Richard. His name is Richard. Because you gotta call these white boys out. That white boy see you. That white boy see you and smack you too. So you gotta make sure whenever you see that white boy, you ready to be smacked. Everybody, anybody that's talking about the white boy, especially me.
Like, what you think Chris Rock was thinking? Like, oh, Will Smith's about to kiss me on live TV, man. This guy's gay. Like, cause he was not ready, bro. You know some bros from the streets, bro. It's like, bro, don't walk up on me like that, man.
I still don't want your ass hit. Yeah, I made a joke.
Yo,
yeah, I made a joke.
Like, bro, shit sweet. What you mean? Shit sweet with that boy right there. He ain't gonna smack me.
No, babe, nothing is sweet, babe. It's the same way you will call, like, not you per se, but I'm just saying, like, somebody will call a white person a cracker to their face, but a white person won't call you a nigga to your face. I just think Chris Rock is genuinely making a joke.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's always genuine jokes.
Nah, hell nah. People make jokes, nigga, and they don't want nobody to see them about it because they know that they.
Oh no, I'm talking about those hosts that be on those Johns. I think anybody that gets upset with a host making jokes at an award show is odd.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I really didn't like what Will did. I want to say he put us firmly in that spot.
Yeah, it's like now you have every other host walking on eggshells. Like, bro, if anybody walk up here, y'all better make security bombard the stage because I'm hitting. Like, I don't know what's about to happen.
Like, why don't you talk to me off scene?
Like we should do a parody, babe. Like where Kanye about to walk up on Taylor Swift, and she kick up Will Smith walk up Chris Rock and he pull out his gun. Those would be the most hilarious.
I think I want to be Chris. I think I'm gonna go watch. I think I'm gonna go watch a couple hours of Chris Rock. I need to get.
You gotta do the Jamaican one.
No, I need to get the voice down. I need to get the voice down perfect.
Mm.
And perfect. Will Smith just smack me, guys. That's the moment of the fuck, bro. But you're a grown ass. You are a grown man.
Yo, you couldn't
bro.
write that. You could not write that like up if that, because like you know how like in cartoons where it's like, oh, did that happen? It's just like it's a cartoon, whatever. And it'd be like a huge weight or something just dropped on his head.
Maybe Will was like, bro, say something funny, I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack you. Not to say anything, I'm just gonna smack
Bro,
you.
Will got taken over by the energy, bro.
That's fucked up, though. I don't like it. You hear me? I don't like the fact that Will smack. Like I said, and the reason why I don't like it is because I'm just thinking as a man, right? Women always say, "Yo, ego." I'm just thinking where ego or where all these things could go to. Where maybe your family come to you and say, "Man, that dude smacks you." Think about it in the Bible, Empress.
Mm-hmm.
The most. Go ahead.
Think about the Bible. The most what?
The most I had to say that he had to harden Pharaoh's heart.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, Pharaoh said, I'm gonna let him go. Pharaoh even went to his wife and said, "Babe, I think we should let him go." And his wife said, "What? Let him go for what?
Mm-hmm.
Can't let him go." And that's what I'm saying. Right. So even if the Most High say, "Yo, I'm gonna soften Chris' heart," Chris is not gonna retaliate. What if there's somebody else? What if Tony Rock? Like he want to bring up Tony. This is his brother.
Ali SIDDIQ. Any other Chris Rock fan?
Ali SIDDIQ smack. Ali SIDDIQ want to smack Ricky Gervais. Yo, fuck that Ricky Gervais. Did you hear that shit, bro? Ali SIDDIQ want to smack you, bro. He want to smack you and Louis. He said if y'all see, I don't know, bro. I don't want to put Ali SIDDIQ to it because I want him to be a man, right? I want to like maybe, and I always say this too because sometimes I'll say some shit like, bro, if I see that, bro, I'm gonna smack him. But maybe I may see him and I may be happy, and it's like just to smack him. It's like what?
Yeah, I think Chris Rock would just have to take this as a learning lesson. It's foul just because of the setting.
Ain't no learning lesson nowhere.
Babe, he was talking about someone's wife. You teach me that when men talk about certain things that you know you're not supposed to talk about as a man, there are repercussions.
And I'm telling you, if you smack a man, if you publicly, hold on,
humiliate.
What Ali SIDDIQ told you?
Don't beat a man in front of his wife and children. So yeah, 2 rules were broken.
So you can't smack him. You can't smack him. If you see a man, you punch a man. If you see a boy, you smack a boy. You don't fucking go up and smack a grown-ass man on TV, bro. You don't do that, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I agree with Will. Because if a nigga says something about my wife, I react that same way too, but I don't think we should. I think we should be like, matter of fact, I wouldn't. I will wait for bro to be done, and I'll meet bro behind the scenes. I just meet bro behind the dime and me and bro talk. But I don't know.
Oh, so you real Jay-Z with it.
Where would it come off of me smacking them though? Like I just smack them and walk back to my seat.
Oh no, that's like I said, that's being taken over by the energies because it doesn't make any sense just as a sane adult. But what does make sense as a sane adult is to make sure he's not invited to your parties anymore. He's not invited to anything that you are part of. You damn near disband yourself from going to things that he's a part of. It becomes that regard. Like I don't rock with you. But when you go outside of your body and promote violence against others, there's just so many ways it can go now. Whereas you can kind of stay in control of the situation. Like when Kanye was selling out Beyonce, Jay-Z could have sent hitters out or had something weird going on where Kanye was injured, and now he's in other headlines as this violent killer or whatever the case is. It's just like let you be in control of your narrative by a set of acting and posing yourself in a situation. You retract and pull yourself out of the situation, and now you are in control of everything because you didn't react. Everybody's waiting for you to react.
And I'm telling you, the main reason for that, Empress, is because you don't want something small turn into a war.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and this is what I'm really stressing, and I keep on saying, man, you know, it's all this equality shit, so I don't know what the fuck they talking. But I'm just saying, like, as far as, man, like, with the brother Napoleon Bonaparte I was telling y'all about, it's like, man, it's man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So, what Will did is fair. Somebody said something about your wife, maybe it may be a touchy subject. It's fair, but I just feel like as man, we got to figure out how to handle those things behind the scene because
that's the thing. Men respond, boys react.
Facts.
Because like if you tell a little boy like his mom is such and such, he's going to react and he's going to find himself justified in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But once he grows older and you know maybe somebody else introduces their power on him or whatever the case is, you begin to realize, like, is this even worth it? Okay, I just got suspended for 5 days. I lost that. My grades are felt like it's just like everything around you starts to kind of collapse. Where it's like, you know what? This might not be the best idea or the best way to respond to this anymore. And that's when you realize as a man, you come of age, like, hold on, I need to stop reacting and offer responses to this because when you react, it's always uncalculated. It's uncalculated and you don't know what could happen.
The brother Lito says something to the effect of, I never went and got a gun for something I could use my hand for.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same shit, right? It's like, maybe Chris could be like, yo, let's just square up, squad and knock this shit out. You got to fade me one-on-one. But I'm just thinking, when it's a situation, bro, like even where Lito was talking about the brother Young Buck and he was like, he used the shout out to the brothers in jail right now. The main music, he used the main music sample,
mm-hmm.
and he was like asking them how you put insurance on yourself, right? And he was saying, "Nigga, in front of the cops, you know I got the cannon. You want to wrestle with me? You know I got the cannon. I can't really do nothing." And I'm saying maybe it's the same thing where so like, what if Chris Rock? And that's what you always gotta think about. Like, what if Chris Rock is also as loose as Will? And he just grabs the cannon and shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
Then we all say,
emotional.
you feel me? We all say he tripping.
Yeah.
But he just got smacked on national TV. And this is not that old school shit where the shit was live and maybe a couple people had it recorded. We all got it.
The internet.
We all got it. But man, me and Empress about to get out of here. But Empress, matter of fact, we're not gonna end up with this because I don't like saying. But the white boy name is Richard Dominic Incognito Jr.
Mm-hmm.
But he was bullying a black dude. He was putting his nuts out on his fucking face and shit.
Did St. Peter's win?
Nah, they lost.
Are you serious? To who?
To North Carolina.
By how much?
I'm not sure. We gotta watch the game, but. We started seeing the hole in the game once they even played Purdue. Like I said, like I told you, the division, the bigger schools, the quote unquote blue chips or whatever they may call those schools,
mm-hmm.
that size becomes a fucking problem. The higher up you go, the bigger the people get.
And more consistent.
You feel me?
As far as across the board with IQ, scoring capabilities, the skill sets, everything just starts to double up.
Every level you go up, there is a fucking increase of 50. Once you get to the Sweet 16, there's an increase of 100 to the Elite 8 and those Final Four type vibe because now you're playing the teams that actually got things locked in.
Mm-hmm.
This is not where we are freshmen and we got overwhelmed by a team early and we couldn't come back. This is not where we snuck in and we don't know how to play basketball, but we've been playing hard and we snuck by some people. This is where, nigga, are you good?
The best of the best.
Yeah,
sir.
Yeah, you feel me? Are you good enough now? Because we all been good enough, goddamn, to this point, and now we're actually starting to settle in. That's the worst thing, right? When those bigger teams start to settle into the sport, where they start to actually be like, okay, cool, we here now. Nah. The first couple of games was weird. I don't know what the fuck we was doing, but man, me and Empress gotta get up out of here.
I love you so much.
You love me.
Bye-bye. No. Alrighty, guys. That is the conclusion of episode 205 of the Wise Magi Godcast Sunday Dinner-esque segment. We will be back on Tuesday with our Taco Tuesday segment where we talk about currency only at Black Wall Street Bets. Did you turn us down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So until then, remain black, balanced, logical, and knowing. And until then, peace.